Yeah. Party people, let me see you now. Throw your hands up, yeah. We got the good rhymes, we're making the good times. We're taking over your mind and we getting the good vibes. Now you're telling me don't stop the melody. Good times ahead of me, yeah. We got the good rhymes, we're making the good times. We're taking over your mind and we getting the good vibes. Now you're telling me don't stop the melody. Good times ahead of me, yeah. We got the yeah. Party people, let me see you now. Throw your hands up. We got the good rhymes, we're making the good times. We're taking over your mind and we're getting the good vibes. Now you're telling me don't stop the melody. Good times ahead of me, yeah. We got the good rhymes, we're making the good times. We're taking over your mind and we're getting the good vibes. Now you're telling me don't stop the melody. Good times ahead of me, yeah. We got the good rhymes, we're making the good times. We're taking over your mind and we're getting the good vibes. Now you're telling me don't stop the melody. Good times ahead of me, yeah. We got the good rhymes.
Hello? What the fuck? Can you hear me now? Put a 1 in the chat if you can see me. Or if, fuck. Just stream over. The stream is over. God, I hate it here. Okay. God damn it. This is not what I want at all. Fuck today. I lit a candle with no intentions. I'm like, we're just going to see where today goes. You know where it's going? Straight to fucking hell. And you know what? I can't do my little hell sound because my fucking stream thing isn't working. Okay, let's try this again. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Yay. Oh, my God, death by 1,000 paper cuts. All right, welcome everybody to today's stream. Finally, the fuck. It is 11 o'clock. It is 8/20/26, and we are 8 days away from finding out if Laura Owens takes the plea deal. Guys, I saw you guys commenting on my hair, and yeah, I cut my own hair in the front, and then it was a little too short, so I had to wear it back. But I see what happens when you give me a little extra time. Hey guys, you want to hear something? That's the sound of nothing. That's the sound of my children being back at school. So we are just so happy. We are so happy. Yesterday, I did my nails. I took a shower. I did all my oils and lotions. I washed my hair. I blow dried my hair. Guys, she's back. She's back, girl. It's good. It's good when people are out of the house, okay? All right, you guys want to start off with a ditty? Fine. Just because you know what? I don't fucking care what happens today. Today's going to do what it's going to do. Is it a full moon?
Because that's what we do. We tell Laura.
Everything shower.
Go to trial, Laura Owens.
Hey!
Do it.
Oh!
We believe you.
Yeah!
Tell your story.
Okay.
Go to trial.
All right.
You're not a liar.
I know.
We believe you.
Hey!
Do it.
All right.
Hey, Laura Owens.
Say what?
Go to trial.
Okay.
We believe you.
Yeah.
Everybody else is lying. Go to trial.
Okay.
Laura Owens,
You can do it. We believe you. Oh.
Yes, I am feeling extra feisty today, especially because this wasn't working. So, anyways, if you are new here and you have not yet subscribed, just do it. Just because I'm a professional streamer. Hello to live crew. Welcome, all of you. I love it. I love having you guys here. Hello, Plan B. Put a little pill in the chat if you guys are doing Plan B. I would like to let you all know that orientation was on Tuesday. I cried like a bitch. Like a bitch, girl. Boo-hooing. Just hooting and hollering down the hall. Oh. I fucking hate it. And then I dropped them off at school yesterday. I cried again. Then I dropped them off today, and I was like, get the fuck, bye. See you, never. I was like, I'm out of here. Anyways, so everything's going well. Also, I told you I had a sourdough starter, but I'm afraid I've killed it, so I've started a smaller sourdough starter because I don't have patience. But really, that's all I'm doing. Oh, and I didn't pull any meat for dinner. Tonight's going to be a surprise dinner. Thank you, Ms. Bell, for those jewels. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I am telling you right now that I am finishing up my script on Elizabeth Teckenbrock, which you guys have sent me down that wild goose chase. Holy shit, girl. Holy shit. The hair is down. How do you kill a sourdough starter? I can kill anything, Marcy. I can kill anything. Except for weeds. I cannot kill weeds. I'm writing my Elizabeth Teckenbrock script, but I wanted to ask you guys a question, okay? Because I know you all wanted to cover the Daryl Brooks case. So here's what I'm going to ask you. I should probably put up a poll. Let's put up a poll. If you want me to cover the case and then go to the trial, or if you want me to go into that trial completely cold and then cover the case after that, and put it in a nice little packaged thing. So let me go ahead and put that in the chat. We'll do a poll. You guys can vote. Also, if you have thoughts about it, put it in the comments down below and we will do that. But I'm interested in what you guys would prefer. Because then that's what I'll do. I do plan on watching that trial in full with you guys, so we will do that. But I want to know if you guys want me to go in lay blind, or if you want me to know what I am going into. Daryl Brooks case. How do you spell Daryl? Darryl? Brooks. What is happening? Brooks. Watch the court trial or cover it first. So you guys can vote. Whatever that vote is at the end of the day, we will do that. D-Bag Brooks. Got it. Got it. Not everyone knows about E.T. Who's E.T.? Over. It should go. Well, I don't really care. Tupac trial is going on. I know. No Daryl Brooks. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. People are already. Okay. Okay. We're already doing it. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Pike, for some reason, like, YouTube hates Mr. Pike. I have not seen the full trial or even full days. I saw the odd clip and the sentencing. It's heartbreaking, and if there was no such thing as under the jail, it would have been invented for him. Oh, Elizabeth Teckenbrock, yeah. I'm putting together a full comprehensive long form video. Elizabeth is another scammer girl. Ooh, that was loud. Sorry, headphone users. She's a scammer. She's a scammer. Yes, we want to send Miss Big Tiffid Dog. Oh my God. My brain. Ugh. Anyways. All right. You guys let me know. We are going to cover him. So we're just going to do that. I know it's hard because I know some of you guys want to watch the stuff. Some of you guys don't want to watch the stuff. I want to cover the things that people bring up, but also the things that I'm interested in. I'm really interested in watching court trials. I know not everybody is. That's not everybody's vibe, but I kind of want to play around with, just different things in my on my live streams, in my videos. I really going into this next year, want to explore. I want to know what the people want. I want to know what they gravitate to. And I want to know what makes my heart sing. So that's what we're going to do. If it's not your vibe, feel free to there's so many other content creators, and feel free to come back when we're doing anything that we're doing that you want to watch. Who's that? Who is this? Who is this person? Shanda? I don't know who this is. This big post. I am covering the Lindsay Clancy trial in my community post. I am listening to it every day. I am writing down the facts, and then I've started writing my thoughts. So we are going to watch a hearing today. We're going to have a little kiki. We're going to see how the day goes. And that's about it. So I have not seen this hearing. I'm very excited, girl. Very excited.
Okay, I'd like to.
So let's go here. Let's make sure this is turned all the way up. Let's see. It's the worst. True evil. Someone got a haircut. No, someone let their hair grow out because I cut it too short. When you do watch it, you'll understand why it made people so mad. I trust your judgment. I'll never shade you for what you choose to do. Thank you. Nobody ever shades me. And that's not the thing, but they're like, oh, I don't want to watch that, or I don't want to do this. And it's like, I try to take everybody's ideas into consideration. But at the end of the day, I got to do what I got to do, and what makes me happy and my little content heart sing. Because if I don't, then I'll just get burned out. Who is I'm gonna write this down. Who is Shanda? Who's Nancy Brophy? Brooks will drive me insane. I can't wait. We can all drive it together. Somebody just Bacon Bearzz, go home. Just go home. Just go home, girl. Go home, you're drunk. Hold on. Okay, guys, I have something to tell you. I got a super note. I did it. And I love it. And I love it so much. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. I just love it so much. You're going to love it if you buy it. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. Who's Cordray? Who are these people? 47 was convicted of murder in the death of her son, 15-year-old, who was found malnourished and fuck her. That's all I gotta say. Okay, I have a suggestions from viewers. Okay. Good Lord. I hate people. I hate people. All right. Speaking of people we like to make fun of, though, here we go. Ah, yes, it's Clayton. Yes. Ah, yes, Clayton. Clayton. I like the way Dave says Clayton. He says it with a hard T. It's like Clayton. I say Clayton. Clayton. It's like a at the end, a Clayton. But he says like every, like Clayton. Clayton. But anyways, Clayton, standby. All right, so let's make sure we get this whole picture in. She comes in, guys. She's pregnant. Now, the date of this is October 25th of 2023. She walks in. We don't see her walk in, but she walks in with a belly.
Owens and Clayton Echard, case
Echard.
FC 2023
Clayton Echard.
771. For Miss Owens, counsel, do you want to make your appearance?
Yes, Your Honor. Attorney Joshua Lopez representing the plaintiff in this matter, Laura Owens, who's present before the court, sitting to my right.
Thank you. Nobody has to stand up again, okay?
Oh.
Not even you, all right?
Okay.
So, Miss Owens, please tell me your name and date of birth.
Laura Owens, 5/14/1990.
Thank you. And Mr.
I'll make a
Echard,
claim
sir,
emoji.
tell me your name and date of birth.
Clayton Echard, 4/29/93.
Echard, thank you. All right, I'm going to administer the oath. Do you both solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
I saw it on TikTok that there's a bit of volume. Okay, you guys need some gain on here. Let me see what I can do for you. Let me see what I can do for the people. How do I fix this? Again, how do I go in here and do this? Display capture, display audio. Properties. Filters? Filters. Gain. Up. Gain it up, bitch. All right, let's see if this is better.
I'm just before we start,
There you go.
there was a motion to allow plaintiff to appear by phone. I denied it last night. And then there's another motion from the plaintiff this morning. Oh, it says attorney for defendant, but that's a typo, right?
This is Judge Duty.
That is a typo, Your Honor, and it's my understanding. At the same time, I was unaware. Yesterday.
All right, let me see. Hold on. I know there's a video of her walking into the courtroom. Give me a second. Give me a second. I saw it on TikTok, so let's go on TikTok. TikTok. Also, again, for anybody asking, I click the little button that says live chat played every day. Sometimes it doesn't play. Call YouTube. I don't know. I hit the same friggin' section every single day. Every day. Okay, so I've seen it. It's Laura Owens walking in. Let's just see, like, courtroom. Yep, here she is. Okay. So it's this one. God, my fucking ears. Good Lord. I'm just going to turn the music down. But here she comes. What's this? What this is? What this is? I'm sorry, guys. I also want to cover Sarah Boone in full because I've only seen part of that trial and I want to see it in full and watch it with you guys, so we could definitely do that. I can also put up a poll of whether you guys want to watch Daryl Brooks or Sarah Boone, but so here she is. Oh, whoop, a little whoop, and begin. in Bacon. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh my God. Where is she? Sarah Boone is nuts. Yes. Interrogation. We could do all Sarah Boone. All right. So let's see what you guys vote on this. I'm deaf. Oh, you guys. Okay. I'll write down. Sarah Boone is written down. I'll also write down Daryl Brooks. Daryl Brooks. Wait. Where is it? What is going on? Why? So there she is walking in. Wait. Oh, here she is. Okay, so it's at the beginning. You can see. All right. Daryl Brooks. All right. I'm just writing all this stuff down. I'm making sure I keep a list of what the people want. All right. There we go. So there she is. Okay. Now here she is sitting down. All right. Let me turn this down because I'm afraid.
Yesterday, there was the hearing, and we had a hearing yesterday. Mr. Echard was the petitioner in that matter in an injunction against harassment matter that was available for individuals to access that hearing online via the court's website. It's my understanding in order of protection hearings that online access is not available.
That's what I was told by staff.
Okay.
So I'm just going to deny it as moot.
No problem.
Your second motion,
Okay,
which
thank
is
you.
to request that the hearing be closed from the public. Well, that's a non-starter pretty much.
Okay.
That's really rare.
I understand.
I mean,
Yeah, so here's what's funny, right? So she's supposed to be pregnant October 23rd of 23. But then she says that she had a miscarriage in July. So if she had a miscarriage in July, why is her stomach so big?
these public hearings, but at the same time, or that the hearing be closed from watching online. I'm told by my staff that we don't
guys
do
are
that.
so funny.
It's just not set up to do that today.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So that's denied as well. Anyway, we'll file your, let me just give this to you so you can file it after the hearing. There are real kind of unusual rules attached to orders of protection. So. All right, I've read the petition. Folks, the way I run all of this is just, where do you go? Is he down there?
Yeah, he's plugging in.
All right. The way I run all of my hearings on orders of protection is they give us a time slot of 45 minutes. So I usually always start out by saying to people, each side will get 20 minutes to put on their entire case, and that includes me looking at any exhibits you might have. And the way the sequence of events.
So how long is she supposed to be in this hearing? So she was pregnant, she said, in June. So July, August, September, October, November, July, August, September, June. July, August, September, October. 4 months pregnant. She's about 20 weeks or so pregnant.
Will be that the plaintiff gets to go first. I want to hear her view of the matter, her story, and she can include her exhibits, as to supplement what she's saying. And then after plaintiff is done testifying, then I'm going to invite the defendant, Mr. Echard, to ask questions of the plaintiff if you have any. You don't have to have any, and I don't take any inference from whether you have them or not. So once that process is done, then I'm going to invite the defendant, Mr. Echard, to tell me what happened from his point of view. And we'll consider the exhibits that he has. And then I'm going to invite counsel for Ms. Owens to ask Mr. Echard any questions if he has any. Again, you don't have to have any. And then finally, here's the other motion. And then finally, I'll give Ms. Owens an opportunity to sum up or to do a rebuttal to what Mr. Echard said. Okay? So it's a really good idea not to use up your whole 20 minutes in your initial presentation. And the defendant too, if you want to reserve some time to ask questions, try not to go over your time. If both of you have been efficient, if you've been efficient and you need more time, and I think we need more time, we're going to do that. But I want to make...
She's saying May 20th is, yeah. So 1 day off.
make that judgment when I get there. I don't know. It depends on if you're not efficient and you're going off on different things that don't really have any relevance to this, then I probably will not allow more time.
Oh, everybody, make sure you go below the video and hit the thumbs up. It helps us get out into the ether that is YouTube.
So with that said, I will invite Miss Owens to put on her case. You've got 20 minutes.
I know, that's right.
And Your Honor, could I do a brief opening?
Of course.
Okay. Let me just start my timer. The evidence will show that Laura and Clayton had a romantic relationship back in 2020.
Guys, can you tell me in the chat what constitutes a relationship? What constitutes a relationship? Is it minutes? Is it hours? Is it days? Is it months? Is it years? What is I'm looking at this woman named Shanda. Yikes. Okay. I'll put her on the list. Good Lord. What's her name? Van something? Whatever. Van something. Van Yuck. Anyways, yeah, I'm confused about what is a relationship, because this is not a relationship. Not. I know we don't make fun of looks, but 2 different men chose to have kids with her. It's not that we don't make fun of looks. It's not that we don't. Because I do when I'm feeling extra petty. And with this thing, also, if she killed a baby, nothing, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And I don't care how old that child is. It's a child. And it was her child. So, when we have something like that, yeah, I don't have rules. I don't have rules. I don't. A mutual assent to prolonged familiarity. Yeah, I'll give her all the petty. It's not even about her looks. She is evil. Yeah, here's the thing with people like that. I'm going to go below the belt of hell. My limit is here. This is hell. I'm going to go way about here. Oh, God.
May of 2023, Lori became pregnant with Clayton's twins. They are due in February of 2024. Since that time, Clayton has disputed that Lori is actually pregnant or that he is the father of their unborn children. Clayton has made it known to Laura that he hates her, and this has caused him to post harassing information about Laura to his hundreds of thousands of followers online. The evidence will show that Clayton has committed domestic violence within the meaning of the statute in multiple ways within the past year, and that there is a likelihood that this unlawful conduct...
I'm sorry, what?
Lori became pregnant with Clayton's twins. They are due in February of 2024. Since that time, Clayton has disputed that Lori is actually pregnant or that he is the father of their unborn children. Clayton has made it known to Laura that he hates her, and this has caused him to post harassing information about Laura to his hundreds of thousands of followers online. The evidence will show that Clayton has committed domestic violence within...
Oh, boy. Mm-hmm. Oh, boy. This isn't Corey. This is Joshua. And I know he's doing his job. I know you're doing your job. But to say that he committed domestic violence because he posted things online. Stretch Armstrong. Stretch Armstrong. All the way out. All the way out.
In the meaning of the statute in multiple ways within the past year, and that there is a likelihood that this unlawful conduct will continue into the future if this order of protection does not remain in effect. We will request at the end of this hearing that it do remain in effect. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay. Start by establishing the relationship and then including whether they've ever lived together, and then take it from there.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Sir, we are talking about 2 blowjobs. One where he didn't even finish. So it's like 1.5 blowjobs. You want to talk about cohabitating? Y'all, we got a fucking hour of this. And oh boy. Today's going to be a long day. Did anybody bring the cocaine? Because
Sure.
Laura, how do you know Clayton?
He was my realtor to start with, and then we were intimate one night in May of this year.
And then I sucked his dick twice. It's literally that simple. You know, the fact that you did all of this and you sent all these emails and like the fact that you do this and you can't even just openly just like, you know, you're such a power girl boss, right? You're such a girl boss. You're so great. And you're such a strong woman. I sucked his dick twice. It's as simple as that. He was my realtor. I sucked his dick. He turned me down. And now we're here. We were intimate.
And when you say intimate, is that a sexual relationship that you had with Mr. Echard?
Yes.
Where was that?
That was at his house.
And is his house located in Scottsdale?
Yes, it is.
Here in Arizona?
Yes.
And within Maricopa County?
Yes.
All right. And after that encounter with Clayton, was that back in May of 2023?
Yes, it was.
And
Maybe
what happened
we'll see,
from
Mandy.
From then, well, we had a real estate transaction that went wrong. He ended up getting in trouble with the ADRE for not submitting my offers.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's not what he got in trouble. He didn't just get in trouble, girl. He didn't just get in trouble. You reached out to them to make sure that he got in trouble. You reached out. Sent letters and emails to bosses and people. He didn't just like get in trouble.
But that happened a few months later. After that, on June 1st, I found out that I was pregnant, and I figured he probably wouldn't believe it, so I went to urgent care, to Banner Urgent Care, and had it confirmed there by a doctor, and then I told him.
Okay. And was there anybody else other than Clayton that these unborn children could belong to?
No, I hadn't been intimate with anyone else since March of 2022. I was violently assaulted and raped, and I had hang-ups for a long time.
How did his neighbor taste, Laura? I'm interested to know. I'm interested. Also, to just flippantly be like, I was raped and assaulted and I had hang-ups. Hang-ups? Trauma? I had some hang-ups. even though I went over to this guy's house who offered me drugs alone. And trust me, I am not slut shaming. I've done it, but I'm never like, oh, I was assaulted, which is why I wouldn't do this. However, I went over to his house alone and then took drugs and then sucked his dick twice.
Okay. Now, since then, what has your relationship been with Clayton moving forward?
Well, I've tried to get Clayton to accept responsibility and figure out a parenting plan with me. But that's really been it. It's not like it's been a dating.
Parenting plan. October, November, December, January, February, March, February. Okay, so you have 4 months left.
Oh my Dave. I figured it out. Woman shrugging emoji. Laura won't take a plea deal because Laura wants diversion. Sorry,
Diversion
off
of what? Thank you. Thank you, Auntie M, for the 5. I don't know why my alarms are not going off. Everything sucks today. Everything just fucking goddamn. Diversion from what? Tell me. Tell me what your theory is. Tell me.
Relationship. And yeah, I mean, we've communicated via email for the most part.
Okay, and has he posted anything online or sent you communications indicating his hatred toward you?
Yes, he has.
Have you posted anything online about this? Have you posted any, I don't know, shitty Medium blogs? Have you posted that? Curious.
Please avoid the leading questions.
Has he sent communication to you?
Yes.
Okay, and what is that in regard to?
That has been in regard to how he feels about me, and how he hates me, and that doing this to him, meaning making him be a father, would be his idea of being in a living hell. He's told me he wanted 100% custody, despite also claiming I wasn't pregnant, but then he said I should take...
I just got a mental vision of her shitting in like a grocery bag and putting it under her shirt. So if he wanted to feel it, she could be like, see, it's warm. It's just like filled with horse shit.
100% custody. He also said that when we thought it was just one baby, would be put up for adoption. And then he said that he wanted me to have an abortion.
Okay, so I'd like you to turn to Exhibit 1. What is that?
These are text messages from Clayton to me.
Did I just do a DV?
Really saying that, I needed to back off on, basically on saying I was pregnant. And then he referred to, he hates me. He demanded he talk to my mom, which he did. And then...
he demanded he talk to my mom. You emailed his parents and then offered for his brothers to come while you were in an ultrasound with your fucking just legs up wide. Should we talk about that? Talk about the email. Talk about the email. Talk about it. Mention it. Mention it all. Mention it all.
He said people like me needed to be held accountable if I was lying about being pregnant, which I clearly was not. He said...
I clearly was not. I clearly was not. Where are the babies, Laura?
That when his mind is rooted in anger, it doesn't sway, which I took as threatening. And then we have about him saying about an abortion or adoption.
Now, these text messages, are those from Clayton to you?
Yes.
And were those within the past year?
Yes, they were.
Since May of...
Does this bitch drink water? Like, anything I've ever seen her drink, it's never water.
2023?
Yes.
When you became pregnant?
Yes.
Okay. What happened on 9/21/2023, as you stated in your petition?
That was when Clayton posted on his social media, that had...
She is Morello.
A big following, that I had 2 identical cases, and tried to present me in a very false light to his followers.
Did Clayton ever indicate to you that he wanted you to prove to him that you were pregnant?
Yes.
And did you take steps to do that?
Yes, I did. I went over to his house and took a test he bought in front of him, and I peed on a stick in front of him.
Okay. Were there other things that you did to show Clayton that you were in fact pregnant?
Really? This is crazy to me. Tell me more about it, Tony.
Yes, I invited Clayton and his family to go to my first ultrasound with me.
Clayton and his family. Why don't you tell Officer Duty here? Thank you, Auntie M. Why don't you tell Officer Duty here about you invited his brothers?
His family didn't respond and he didn't go. And I asked about taking a prenatal paternity test, and this has been an issue with him and I going back and forth as to who to take the paternity test, but I proved that I paid for it in August and he did not show up for his portion. He didn't schedule it.
So did you ever send him a video showing him that you in fact were pregnant?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I'd like to turn the court to Exhibit 17, and Your Honor, I'd like to admit Exhibit 1 into evidence.
Any objection to Exhibit 1, the text message?
Oh, that's weird. I don't know.
Yes, I'm trying to pull it up here. I got it sent via email. I would just simply object on the basis that I think there's missing context. It's a text message where no context is provided, and considering the circumstances that I do not believe her to be pregnant, I believe that I'm the one being harassed. I don't believe that I ever have harassed her.
Okay. I think the context can be shown when it's your turn.
Yes.
You can fill that in. Okay. So overruled, I'll admit Exhibit 1. What's the next one?
Your Honor, I'd like to present, and I'm skipping around here because of the limitation of time, but Exhibit 17, Your Honor.
Okay.
And I can bring it's a video, I can bring it up to
What?
The court doesn't have a video in hand, so that would be it's going to be the last exhibit on the list, which will be Exhibit 52.
You don't have a video in hand?
No, I don't have a video.
Did you give her a thumb drive?
I did give him a thumb drive yesterday, Your Honor.
Okay, so if it's in there, it'll be Exhibit 52, because our exhibits are numbered differently than how you guys submitted them. So it'll just be Exhibit 52.
Did you give Mr. Echard a copy of the thumb drive?
I did, Your Honor.
Good, okay. All right.
Suffer through it.
But tell us what's on it first, so Mr. Echard just doesn't land in his lap.
No
And
problem.
he has a chance to object.
Okay.
So what is this? Lay a foundation for this video.
Okay.
You've already talked about the fact that she offered to all the stuff that she did to show Mr. Echard that she really was pregnant. Paternity test, she said he didn't show up for it. All that stuff. So what is this a video of? Is it him or is it somebody else on the video?
Who is the video of Miss Owens?
It's of me showing that I was pregnant. It was a video of me turning to each side to show that I was pregnant.
And did you send that video to anyone else except for Mr. Echard?
The video on 9/20.
The video that you just disclosed regarding your pregnant stomach?
No.
Okay. And did you ever find any harassing information regarding that video online after you sent it to Mr. Echard?
I think you're referring to a different exhibit, actually. The Halloween one?
Yeah.
Because that was, one was a video, one was a photo.
Did you ever send...
This had an image, so exhibit 11 is a screen grab of a Reddit thread saying how to win the scariest costume contest, and it's me turned showing my stomach, and it's me holding a sonogram of our son that's only
A sonogram of your what? A sonogram of your what? Your son? Uno? This tracks. This tracks. She seems like a bitch who would hate her daughter. Mm-hmm.
He had possession of, so he clearly made this up of me, which obviously was offensive.
So in Exhibit 11,
Yeah.
our Exhibit 11, that is a picture that you had sent to Mr. Echard.
Yes.
You did not send that to anyone else, or did you?
This was sent to somebody in the press, but they weren't supposed to publish it. But the sonogram that I'm supposedly holding was, that was not sent to anyone else other than him.
Okay. So was he the only one that would have been able to post that?
Yes, he was.
Okay. Your Honor, Exhibit 11, I'd like to admit into evidence.
Any objection?
Are you going to admit into evidence that you put a Dropbox on fucking Reddit? Idiot.
That's the one with the picture right there. Just want to
Yeah.
sure you can admit that.
Okay, thank you. Exhibit 11 is admitted.
Okay.
I think.
Moving forward, let's talk about
Well, tell me, what channel was, how, did this have any connection to her, or besides, her image, her face is not shown.
Mm-hmm.
So does this identify her in any way?
So it does because of his image. People on Reddit, there have been just thousands of people who have posted on this about me, and so this was just.
That's a great point. It doesn't have your fucking face in it. How do we know it's you? How would I know it's you? How do we know?
Another post about me, but I've been identified on Reddit. And this image was shown. Somebody had gotten this image on Reddit, and it was with my face. They just took it out for the purpose of this post.
Thank you, Aquafina.
Okay.
now. Is it your understanding that Clayton had posted online regarding misinformation regarding your pregnancy?
Yes.
Okay. And what happened after that?
So Clayton posted a video on 10/6 on his Instagram that I believe we have, and it was him saying that there had been test results back from the lab, from the prenatal paternity test, saying that the results came back and there was little to no fetal DNA, and that he wasn't the father, and it's a great way to start off the week.
Now,
I'm sorry. Was there more fetal DNA? Or was that what the lab results said? So he posted something on Instagram that was true?
was the paternity test over at that point?
No, it was not. It still is not over.
Is it ongoing?
It's ongoing, and that's what I was told by the lab. They said that they got a diluted sample and that they needed me to submit a new sample, that there was little to no fetal DNA within that sample, but obviously not that there wasn't within me. It was some issue with trans.
Excuse me?
Paternity test saying that the results came back and there was little to no fetal DNA, and that he wasn't the father, and it's a great way to start off the week.
Now, was the paternity test over at that point?
No, it was not. It still is not over.
Is it ongoing?
It's ongoing, and that's what I was told by the lab. They said that they got a diluted sample and that they needed me to submit a new sample, that there was little to no fetal DNA within that sample, but obviously not that there wasn't within me. It was some issue with transit, so they had me come back and take another test.
So you went there, you got a test, and it came back little to no fetal DNA. But it's a problem in transit. But then you go and you take another test, but those results didn't come back because there's also a problem in transit. Because it didn't get delivered. Yeah, and a blood test, it's a diluted sample. Okay.
After Clayton made that post, what happened in regard to his fans and followers?
His fans and followers went absolutely wild on me, harassing me, telling me that...
How is that his fault? How is that his fault? I am only in control of what I say right here. Okay? There's 159 of us in the chat. There's 160 of us here, me including 159 people in the chat, okay? If I say something and 160 of you go and do whatever, that's not my fault unless I'm like, bring hate to this person, do this thing. Like if I'm inciting hatred, that's one thing. But how is that his fault?
That I wasn't pregnant or that I had filed this false case against Clayton. And the press ran with the story we have with Exhibit 12.
Is that post that Clayton had posted online, is Exhibit 16 that video?
Yes, it is.
Okay, Your Honor, I'd like to move into evidence Exhibit 16 and then publish it for the court.
Mm-hmm.
All the videos are going to be on Exhibit 52.
Okay.
They're not separated out.
Exhibit 52 then, Your Honor.
Okay, any objection to my...
That's a great point, Hula. Real baby DNA stays in the mama forever.
Looking at this video that he's...
No, I made it public, so...
Okay, then go ahead. That's admitted then. So we're going to watch it over here?
I can put my computer wherever is best for the court to...
Well, why don't you go ahead and put it on the witness stand and I can see it there. And Mr. Echard, you're welcome to come up and look. And, you probably should, but...
Well, I can. I mean, I know the video.
Come on up anyway. That way you're not going to feel that you're...
You know what we need on a Friday? We need some good news. And who's got the good news today? I got the good news. What's that good news, Clayton? Well, test results came back early, and they said little to no fetal DNA present. Let's go, baby. We knew, I knew that was going to happen. Thankfully,
what is the problem with this?
5 months of torture can finally be put to rest. I want to say thank you all to those that have supported me and waited until everything came out.
He also said nothing about Laura.
And man, 2 false accusations in 2 years. I really don't want to, look ahead to next year and see what's going to happen. I think 2 false accusations in a lifetime is enough. So, thank you all for the support, love. This was a trying time, but I learned so much about myself. And now, back to the regular scheduled programming, baby.
He doesn't mention her name. He doesn't give any, details about her. What is the problem with this?
It's Friday.
I pray to God. Laura, just know that if you ever try to sue me for defamation or an IAH or whatever, I'm going to use my right, my court right, my evidence right to whatever it is that you want to say that I'm using against you. And I'm going to play these bitches in full. I stream for 5 hours a day. I'm going to play these bitches in full. And I'm going to sit in a courtroom with a smile on my face while both you and that judge
listen to me talk like this and sing little ditties about you going to trial, bitch.
Ms. Owens, Did you ask Clayton to take down that post?
I did, yes.
Were there other posts that you asked Clayton to take down?
One was an Instagram story that he had that expired after 24 hours, but he didn't take it down.
And what was that Instagram post in regard to?
That was saying that I had posted I had made 2 identical allegations against 2 other men.
Okay. And in that video where he indicated...
He didn't say you. He did not say your name. He did not put up your picture. All he said was his experience. He is allowed to talk about his experience online.
That the results came back early. Was that true?
No.
Okay. Were the things that he was posting online causing, or was it known to him that it was causing you to be harassed by him and his followers and fans?
Yes, it
Who
was.
cares? You weren't being harassed by him. He was telling a story through his own lens, his own experience, which he's allowed to do. Did it cause other people to go on their own behalf because they're their own fucking people and have their own fucking autonomy and go over to you and be like, hey, you stupid bitch, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. That has nothing, again, it has nothing to do with him. If he's not inciting any of them to do this, if he's sitting on his platform and he's like, fuck Laura Owens, everybody go send her hate, that's another thing. Then you have a case, but you don't. And you know what? RJ made a really great point. When I'm getting upset, I just have to remember that you have 14 felony counts against you. Okay? Great. Thanks.
Made that very clear. And also the news headlines that came back were causing that as well.
And did he ever take down those posts?
The Instagram story expired after 24 hours, but the other post, no, that's still up.
Okay. Now...
Why are you watching his social media so closely?
What happened on 9/21/2023?
When was this Instagram post, by the way, that you've referred to?
That was on, I think it was 10/6.
Do you have any pictures of it or anything?
Of course I do.
I masturbate to them using my bean blaster.
Which post?
The Instagram post.
The one from 10/6, the one we just saw.
Yeah, the one you just talked about.
Not the video that was shown. A different
one. The one that expired after 24 hours.
Oh, I have it on my phone, but I didn't.
Yeah, that's true. If she had any legitimate proof, she'd have shown it by now.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Yeah, I do have it.
Well, okay, but it's not. Your testimony's evidence, but
okay.
I was just asking if there was something to. So okay, all right, go ahead.
And let me just bring you back. And
a time check, by the way, you got about 4 minutes.
All right. Did you ever talk to?
Do you want to do the flop?
No.
He's still on the bench.
You know that the paternity test is not over, is that right?
Yes.
And after you had seen the different posts that Mr. Echard made online, did you speak with the lab regarding those?
Yes, I did.
And when you spoke to the lab, what did they say?
They said that the testing was ongoing, and they said that Clayton very well knew that the testing was ongoing despite having posted that.
Do we have proof of that? Do you have them confirming that? Do you have an email? Do you have anything from them? Do you have any corroborating evidence, as I'm learning about in my investigation course?
Okay,
and do you have a phone call with the lab in regard to that?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
What is Hershey? That one thing? Hershey's? Is that what it is? Hershey's? Hearsay. What is this concept of hearsay?
And that's our Exhibit 18. I believe that the court clerk has indicated it's Exhibit 52. Your Honor, I'd like to move into evidence our Exhibit 18, which is a phone call with my client and the lab.
Any objection?
No.
Okay. All right, it's admitted. And that's just audio, right?
Yes, Your Honor, it's just audio. Can I come up and
Sure,
post for the court?
you can.
Okay.
You're welcome.
I can sit here.
No, I know. I know what hearsay is, guys. They're like, Bacon Bearzz, you fucking idiot. No, I know what hearsay is. I'm being stupid for the case of Laura Owens. I love the one where she farts. So, okay, so on TikTok, somebody had posted a video of one of the prosecutors from Lindsay Clancy, and over the video, it said, I just know these two bitches eat Arby's for lunch and fart together. And I was like, why is that the worst fucking roast I've ever seen in my life? I need two bitches so I can use that on my own and just be like, I know these two bitches. And then the people in the comments are like, fucking leave Arby's out of this. Oh,
Okay,
God.
do you think he understood that the result wasn't back and I needed to take the test again?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
We're still testing. We haven't, I haven't told the date that you were scheduled for all that yet.
Yeah, okay, so he did understand. It wasn't like there was any misunderstanding, you don't think?
No.
Okay, okay, because I didn't know if maybe calling him would help, but if you explained it the same way you did to me, then I don't think there would be.
There's the date, we're tracking, we'll get it, Thursday, purified, run it Friday, and it should be coming, same schedule should be coming out Monday. Next week, so, as soon as it does, we're
Farts will never not be funny. I don't care. I don't care.
Okay, so he did understand it wasn't the test still came back early, like you said. I think he maybe, well, you know what, I'm sure he understood that, yeah. I'm sure he understood. Yeah, from your guys' standpoint, you've had it before where, like, the sample comes back like this, and that doesn't mean that pregnancy is not there anymore. I mean,
yeah, it's just, we need another sample to finish up testing, so once we get that, yeah, we'll give you a publish.
okay, so it just needs to be more concentrated, basically.
Yeah, for fetal DNA, we need a percentage high enough that we get accuracy beyond 95%.
All right, so she's on the phone with Rabjon. Farting.
First sample, so hopefully you come into the site, holding on drinking water, just so
I need a fart button. I need a fart sound.
Laura, has the harassment text messages, posts online, has that caused you a great deal of distress?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And when I define
Oh,
distress
yes, absolutely. I am so distressed.
for me, what's been going on?
I haven't slept well at all. I'm thinking of this all the time because I'm getting harassed by people who are even, I've had a ton of them who've contacted my parents and my brother-in-law and my sister, acting like I am crazy and like I have, quote, done this before when I wanted to address that because I know that he's going to address that these two identical allegations. I've never had a paternity case against somebody. I do have 2 orders of protection against 2 men who I got pregnant by. The pregnancies are verified. That's we admitted that into evidence as well.
Let me just stop you. Are you pregnant?
Yes.
Okay, can you stand up for the court?
Shut up. Shut up. No, shut up. Wait.
Now, you need to talk.
Damn it. Tax packet sent me
Take your word for it. Everybody seems to be assuming.
Oh, tax packet. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't. My belly. Fucking crash. Oh, I'm crying all my makeup off. Oh god. Ah. I was just test it out. It was so oh my god. Oh. Wear earbuds. Oh my god. Holy shit. You know what's even better? Is the name of that is called Fart in Large Hallway.
That was one hell of a colon cleanse.
Oh. Well, there goes all my concealer. Oh my god. All right, let me turn this down. So I heard it. It was screaming in my ears, but then I saw the red just on in OBS, and I'm like, oh no. Oh god. Oh, yeah, please. Okay, wait. Here. Why is it so loud? I have it all the way down. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, wait. If I turn it a little up. Fart in a large hallway. That's my favorite. Fart in a concert hall. Fart abrupt squeaker. What are these names? Fart raspy flab? I need fucking toilet paper. Oh my god. Look at, don't dare it, sir. I'll take the I'm done. We're done with this. We're done. I'll get a fart for later. We're done.
These all sound like they'll be itchy once they dry.
It has to be the first one. It has to be. I just never know what today's gonna hold for us. I really fart in a well. 10 points to Gryffindor. Oh God. You guys, and I didn't work out today because yesterday was my day 3. Are my eyelashes lifting? I will die. I'll just take them off on stream. I don't care. It's whatever. The glue cannot hold on. But I worked out and I pulled something in my back. So yesterday, last night I was having a really hard time with my back. So I decided to take today off because my back is so tight right now. And yeah, this is great. This is great. I wonder if this will come up. This is, oh my God. Oh God. Number 1 at the volume was Bacon. How am I ever going to cover anything real from here on out? Mr. Bearzz supposed to be so around. How am I ever going to cover anything ever again? It's like a serious streamer.
All right, you're you're out of time pretty much.
Okay, can I just ask one?
No.
Okay.
Mr. Echard, do you have any questions for the plaintiff? You don't have to have any.
I do, actually.
Then you go ahead.
Yes.
Questions? Okay, don't argue with it though. Okay.
Yes. Ms. Owens, did you send me via email an ultrasound video?
Yes.
You did? Okay. That was sent by you, okay. Did you also send me an ultrasound photo via email?
Yes, I did.
You did? Okay.
But the video was not the video I was trying to attach for you.
So the video that I received,
Yes.
you sent that video?
Yes. That's my understanding.
You
said that you got the video, so.
Okay. I will show the video when it's my time to present that I'm speaking of. And the ultrasound picture that you sent me, or you had your lawyer show me, do you have an ultrasound report that comes with that?
Yes.
You do? Why have you not presented that as evidence?
Because
Objection, Your Honor. That sounds like health information that she doesn't have to disclose her health information to the court.
Overruled. You can answer.
Yeah, she does.
I offered you a HIPAA release to get my health information as recently as I think last week, and you didn't get back to me.
I'm not going to argue with that, but that's false. Did I ask you multiple times early on to take a paternity test?
Yes, as did I. I asked you the same thing.
And did you place stipulations upon that I had to date you exclusively in order for you to take that test?
For 2 weeks in order to take it early. Otherwise, I would just wait until the birth of the children was.
Maybe I will keep this up. Excuse me. Miss Owens. I just wrecked my own ears. Excuse me, Miss Owens, are you admitting that you said that he had to date you for a minimum of 2 weeks? You're admitting that in a court of law? Hi, Peachy Teach.
To take that test.
For
Sorry.
2 weeks in order.
All right, I can't play with my sound as much.
You can answer.
I offered you a HIPAA release to get my health information as recently as I think last week, and you didn't get back to me.
I'm not going to argue with that, but that's false. Did I ask you multiple times early on to take a paternity test?
Yes, as did I. I asked you the same thing.
And did you place stipulations upon that I had to date you exclusively in order for you to take that test?
For 2 weeks in order to take it early. Otherwise, I would just wait until the birth of the children was.
For 2 weeks. Yes, I placed a stipulation for 2 weeks that you had to date me. What?
Required of me by law. It was if you wanted to know early.
So you're agreeing you would only take the test if I were to date you exclusively?
I think you're mischaracterizing what it was. It was so we could make a decision as to whether or not to even proceed with the pregnancy.
This is his time,
Yeah.
so I'm going to ask you to just answer his question, yes or no, if you can. If you're unable to, just say I'm unable to answer it.
Okay.
So, Mr. Echard, ask the question again.
Yes. Did you state to me that you would only take or do a paternity test if I were to date you exclusively?
At what point?
Within
That's the answer right there. That's the answer right there. That's at what point? You did. That's so fucked up.
the first two months?
Yes.
You did state that?
Yeah.
Okay. Last question. Would you agree that only oral sex was performed the night that we were intimate?
I would not agree with that.
What would you say happened?
I explained it to you in an email. You
What
said
would you say happened right now?
that you were insanely high that night and clearly do not have full recollection of what happened. Do you want me to explain it to the court in detail or?
Yeah, I do. Yes, I do.
I'm okay with that. You explaining what happened, yes.
Okay.
I remember everything, but yes, go ahead.
I remember everything as well. You were asking me when we were
Your Honor.
naked and.
Just a moment, please. Did you have a legal objection?
Yeah, I'm going to object at this point. I think this is a little bit outside of the scope of what this hearing is in regard
Hi, Auntie
to
Em.
the specific. I think that I've laid enough foundation. I think I've presented enough evidence to show that there was a romantic relationship. Mr. Echard actually, it sounds like he's acknowledging that by his question. Getting into the details of
Hi, Minor.
what sounds to be potentially sexual intercourse on the date of this, of what happened on that night, I don't think that needs to be presented in testimony to the court.
I think to some degree I sympathize with that. Mr. Echard, to go step by step about
Hi, chickens.
Who took whose shirt off first kind of thing is really kind of beside the point. It's salacious and it's an invasion of both of your rights of privacy.
Okay.
But what I would think is legitimate is to say, did we have sexual intercourse where, a person could become pregnant, you can ask something like that.
Yeah,
right?
and I guess I'll ask that directly. Did we have sexual intercourse that night?
Yes.
All right. So you're finished with your question?
I am.
Okay, then I'd like to hear what you have to say about everything they've presented. Try to focus on what they presented. Everything else is beside the point, because I'm just focusing on what they put into evidence, not their allegations, but what's in evidence.
Sure. So I would just like to state again, I guess I can address first the video that you saw. I had mentioned that I had been tortured for the last 5 months. The reason, and I did state that the results of the first round of the prenatal paternity test came back and it showed little to no fetal DNA, which is in fact what was stated to me. This led me, aligned with what I believed, that she is not in fact 5 months pregnant with my twins, which I have questioned the entirety of this time. I have not been able to receive any evidence proving that she's 5 months pregnant with twins. When I've requested it, she has not given it to me. We did an early resolution conference last week. The mediator asked for her to make a phone call to the facility. I will present this evidence, the ultrasound photo, to make a call and confirm that she did in fact do that test there. She was not willing to do so. She has not allowed me to speak to any of the doctors that have administered these ultrasounds, which of course has caused me to question her for that very reason, that it should be a very simple thing to do. She states that she invited me and my family and I to an ultrasound. For one, my parents live in Missouri. 2, they don't believe her. And 3...
Objection, Your Honor, speculation.
Well, they don't.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they don't.
Go ahead.
I don't need to speculate. They don't fucking believe you. I would love to talk to Clayton's mom.
And beyond that, I actually asked to, I did not want to go in person and see her, but I did ask for her to FaceTime me while she was there. She then canceled that ultrasound and stating that she wanted her sister to be there to see the ultrasound for the first time. So, and then when it was time to reschedule the ultrasound, she then stated, I feel unsafe, and therefore I do not want you to know when I'm doing the next ultrasound because I'm afraid for my safety. So she then did not tell me when she did the next ultrasound, and that, in my opinion, was her way of getting out of being able to FaceTime me while she was there with the doctor. So, with all of the times, all she has presented...
No, this was not the lawyer. That was Corey Keith. This is Josh. So Corey Keith is the one that did the 3.3 notice of candor.
She's pregnant is a visual image of her stomach and a positive HCG test, which that is not enough evidence to prove a viable pregnancy. Under normal circumstances, HCG, yes, that hormone is present whenever an individual is pregnant, but that can be manipulated. The proof that she states that she submitted in prior cases was the same positive HCG test. That was it. There was never an ultrasound or report or a OBGYN or a doctor willing to corroborate her story. And that has been the case as well. She mentions in the previous cases that they are not exact, and I would state that sure, they're not exact if we're going to be very specific with our words. But what I can state is she's claiming that she's 5 months pregnant with my twins after we engaged in not sexual intercourse, but oral sex. She's claiming that we engaged in sexual intercourse. I deny that. She performed oral sex on me. There was no penetration. But after one time, she's claiming she's pregnant with twins. In her previous court case, which is publicly accessible, and I accessed the documents, and that's one of the exhibits that I would like to show, she claimed that she became pregnant from an individual after they engaged in sexual intercourse, and she became pregnant with twins. In the court case that I have here as evidence, there's an ultrasound that was sent to the defendant in which she states in the text message that she's pregnant with twins. So considering all of the evidence, I believe that she has engaged in repeated patterns of behavior. And with all of that being said, I do not believe that she's in fact 5 months pregnant with my twins, because I have not been able to receive any evidence of proof that that is in fact the case. She would need to have an ultrasound report and a OBGYN or doctor willing to back up those claims, and she has not presented that.
Okay.
So
Yay,
that
calamity.
is my rebuttal to any of that. As far as the harassing messages, I don't believe I'm harassing her. I never did. I stated that if she's lying, she'll be held accountable, and I don't believe that's a threat. She attacked me as a public figure. I have a large following online. I was on reality television, and she decided to open a court case against me. This family court case. She then decided to leak this to the Sun anonymously so she could protect her name. But
Objection, Your Honor. Speculation.
Yeah, how do you know that, tell me, you just said she decided to leak this to the Sun.
Yes.
What's the Sun? Is that like a tabloid?
The Sun is a tabloid. And I have, I did not submit the evidence today, but I do have emails and text messages of her. Well, actually, I did actually submit something. She did threaten to go public. Yes, I do actually have an exhibit in here.
Oh.
She threatened multiple times to go public.
Oh, okay, so that would be relevant.
And so I can show that. And
Well, why don't we see it?
do you want to see it now?
I think it's important.
Yes, it is.
It is, let's see here. Threatening to go public, let's see. Right here. Okay.
Refer to your exhibit number.
This is
for
exhibit
clerk
16. I'm going to slide this up on the screen here.
Exhibit 6,
So
they've been renumbered.
Yeah, he submitted a couple exhibits that were numbered the same, and so it's a little.
Right.
Thank you, Stephanie.
So this is his exhibit 16, but what exhibit would this be on our? You don't know? Hold on, I have, the problem is that there are a lot of exhibits and we have little time to put them together, so let me find your exhibits. Oh my God, quite a few.
Yeah.
So what's your title on this one?
Threat to go public and shame me. Exhibit
That's what it
16.
says?
Yes.
35.
Okay. Got it.
34 and 35.
34 and 30, which one, 34 or 35 do I, well,
34.
he doesn't know.
It's not on the screen, I don't know.
Can I turn this around? Oh, let's see.
Yeah, right click on it on your computer.
Oh, thank you. I remember that now. Oh, there it is. I don't want a 7-day trial. Go away. Oh, just go.
How about a fair one? Can we do a
Well,
fair trial?
Okay, but I can, obviously do this. So let's see. So why don't you lay a foundation for this?
Yes.
Oh, it's right up there too.
Yes.
Why don't you lay a foundation? Date. How did you find out about it? Where did you download this image?
Yes.
What date? And give me some context.
Let me see if I can scroll up here. So this is.
I can see it on my screen.
Yeah, it should say the date. I can't see the date from here, but it should be in the top right. So she says in this email.
It just says yesterday, so that's
Okay.
not helpful.
Okay, in this case, this was sent within the last month. As far as the exact date, I don't have it. But it was,
Within the last month?
yes, because
Okay.
this is when or probably about a month and a half ago.
Okay.
So she states in here, if you want option A, I will not post this. Option A dealt with a dating stipulation. She said, I'm just looking for support during this incredibly overwhelming time. And so then she states here that she's going to put up a post, the caption, surprise, can't wait for the arrival of these two next Valentine's Day. How she knew she was going to deliver on February 14th is beyond me. But she stated on a more serious note,
I can read that. I'm just trying to get
Okay.
the context. You've already laid the foundation.
Okay, sorry.
And where did you get this?
This is a screenshot from an email she sent me.
I got you, okay. So, do you have any objection to me considering this exhibit?
No objection, Your Honor.
Okay, then exhibit 34 and 35, have you seen 35?
35.
Let's look at 35.
If it's the one, I know it's the one of
Thank you,
the
Nicole.
post with the two.
Echard twins coming February 24.
Yes.
All right.
No objection.
Okay, so both of those will be admitted, okay? So, I can read them,
Sorry.
if that's okay.
Yeah.
But if you want to read them yourself, it's your case. You tell me how you want
I just, sorry, I didn't.
You want to read it, you can.
Well, I just wanted to lay some groundwork, but I didn't mean to.
I just closed 34.
I would like to move over to my video.
All right, let me just read this first, though.
Okay.
I can't believe I can't do this. Is so lame. Okay.
We do not have a video for him, by the way.
Oh.
The video, I have a USB drive here.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Do you have a copy for him?
Please give that to the clerk in one.
I gave them a copy. I have one, and here's one for you.
That works. Thank you.
Proud mama calamity. We love a proud mama moment.
53.
Also, we can talk about crime. I can look up like more comical crimes, I guess, like this, and trials. If you guys want to get away from
let me make sure
you know, really, really heavy stuff.
I got all of it because, all right, I got it. All right, so let me just look again at 34. Or
Nothing.
35, I mean.
This guy trying to look at exhibits.
And so what's the context of 35? When did you get this?
That was in the same email.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
And this is from the plaintiff, Ms. Owens?
Correct.
Okay, got it. All right, so what do you want to need to see next?
So I'd like to admit this exhibit, if possible. So this is.
This is also part of Exhibit 52 because you put all the videos in one?
53. This is defendant's 53.
So this will be defendant's 53?
Yes.
Okay. Lay some groundwork
Yes.
so they can have a chance to object. Okay,
Yes.
what are we going to be looking at here?
So what you're going to see is two screen recordings. The first screen recording is showing my email inbox that this message was sent from Ms. Owens. Within the message, you'll see the ultrasound video that she earlier stated she sent to me. Then the second clip you will see is a screen recording of a YouTube video from 6 years ago. That video contains the exact same video that she sent me. So you will see that these videos are identical, and this ultrasound video that she sent to me is not her ultrasound. It is a ultrasound that she stole online.
And Your Honor, I'm going to object to that because the scope of this hearing is, again, whether they had a domestic relationship and whether there has been domestic violence by Mr. Echard toward my client, Ms. Owens. Regarding paternity, regarding her pregnancy, and regarding what maybe she sent to him, isn't within the scope of this hearing. What this hearing is in regard to is whether, again, they had a domestic relationship and whether he has harassed her by putting things online when there's now a court order forbidding him to post false information. What he sounds like he's trying to show, again, it doesn't have, that's outside the scope of what this hearing is about.
I will consider your objection in deciding what weight to give the evidence, but and to some extent, I think there's some validity to what you're saying, but I'm going to give Mr. Echard an opportunity to basically what he's trying to do, and I believe at least, is to show me that this is something that the plaintiff has done before.
That's a great point. If that were the case and we weren't proving that she was pregnant with his child, then why did he make her stand up?
As a way of, I don't know, somehow benefiting herself. And that, she created this whole situation.
No, this is not Corey, this is Josh.
If whatever he did was some sort of legitimate self-defense to protect his reputation because she threatened his reputation. I believe that's where he's going with this.
Correct.
And so I'm going to decide, I have to decide what weight to give it and whether that outweighs what he's done. But I think it's legitimate to allow him to put that into evidence, so I overrule. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I will play this video again. You can see within here it says ultrasound video proof, and so I will play this video. I'm gonna just pause it so I can give context throughout.
All right, remember, let's do a time check. Oh, you're almost out of time yourself. How much do you, how long?
I mean, this video looks like 2 minutes. I mean, I do have additional evidence that I feel is important to try to submit.
Well,
but this is the most important one.
go ahead, play it.
Okay. So this is showing that this is the email she sent me. She says here is whatever percentage that is, 1,000,000% a real ultrasound video.
And when did you get this?
Does it state on here? This is probably within the last month. Oh, it should say up there on at the top right. Maybe
You have it on your computer. Can you magnify the view?
Oh, let me see. Yeah, let me pull it up. Oh, it's going to pull up the same one. Yeah, let me pull it over here. So I
Or even just look at, the information, get info on the file.
This is Friday, October
Just speed this
6th.
up a little bit.
Yeah, it says October 6th.
All right, and is that about when you received this?
Yes.
Okay.
So this shows that this was sent from her. I just pulled up that, her contact info.
Okay.
Now it's going to show, this is the ultrasound video. I want to highlight you'll say baby A, baby B, and placenta, and that's important. Again, I want to focus, here's baby B, then placenta pops up, and then it says baby A. And so again, I just want to show that this video, it shows B again, and this is the video that she sent me and claimed to be 1,000,000% her ultrasound, and it shows A.
1,000,000%.
And then it comes here, it shows B and A again. And this is the end of the video. Should be right about here.
Okay.
Okay, so that is what she sent me directly to my email stating that was her ultrasound. Now this is a screen recording from a YouTube video that I found of a video that is what I believe to be the exact same video.
All right, now, how can you connect this video with the plaintiff? You have to do that first. It can't just be if someone that you just found on YouTube and you're saying it's the plaintiff, but you can't prove it's the plaintiff.
No.
I'm
Oh my
stating
God,
that
that's not what he's saying. That's not what he's saying.
Is not this video that I just showed you.
Let him speak first. Go
The
ahead.
video that I just showed you is within this video. She took that ultrasound video.
She used the exact same video.
Correct.
Yes.
But I'm not an obstetrician. I don't know. How am I going to be able to tell that?
I think with the video you can see it's the exact same, and it even says baby A,
Fucking
baby B,
hell.
placenta. It's all.
Did you put baby A, baby B on the first one that I saw?
That was already on there.
That was already on there?
Yes.
Oh, all right. So, okay. So how do you know, besides the fact that this baby A, baby B, how did you find an ultrasound
They move the same way.
and connect it with the plaintiff?
I was searching online because I did not believe it was her ultrasound.
Did you search under her name?
I
How
was
did you search?
So I was actually tipped off, and this was eventually sent to me because I do have a large following, and they.
Shut up, Brittany.
then-
Are you serious? Is this a hearing where the judge puts his hand over his mouth when he lets it slip that he talked to her ex parte? Are you joking?
Said this video that was online, that found its way online, because she did send this to the press. She sent that video to other people.
Objection, Your Honor, may I make a record?
Yeah.
Like, it already sounds like this has been available to other people, it was sent some way. I'm questioning now the authenticity of this video. I don't think that this is admissible for evidence. I don't think he's laid enough foundation for this. It's confusing about how he got in contact with this video. Apparently, my client sent him something, and I just don't think this should be admitted, and if it is admitted, then I think that the court should give this very little weight.
Did you publish the first video, the one she sent you? Did you publish that online somewhere?
She stole it. Fuck. I cannot post a video on YouTube with a timestamp of 6 years ago. She stole it. What a fucking idiot.
No, I did not.
Did you?
It was sent to the press
By whom?
by me. But he
You want something to cry about? I'll give you something to cry about. I need a wooden spoon. I need a fucking wooden spoon. It wasn't sent to anybody else but him. And so then the judge says, well, how do I know that you didn't publish this? And then she says, I sent it to the fucking Sun.
It was not the same video that was sent to Clayton. I sent him a sonogram and I sent the press a sonogram.
Well, but the only thing that bothers me is he did make an objection that it has some validity here, and that is that you're not the one that downloaded the second video, and so it could be that they just downloaded the same video and told you that it was from years ago to some other person.
You can find it on YouTube. Oh my God. Listen to me, you George Burns looking motherfucker. Maybe, just maybe, you should learn about how fucking YouTube works before you make a decision. Hmm?
And so that's legitimate. That's a legitimate objection. How can you connect? How can you prove, first of all, that this, where the second video was obtained, and how can you connect it with her, other than the fact that it has the same markings?
Yeah.
And how can you assure me that your follower didn't just send you the same video that we just watched and said, oh, this is from something that Miss Owens?
Because maybe he did his fucking research. Because maybe he can give you the YouTube link to that fucking channel. Because you can't fake timestamps like that.
Posted years ago in another case. How do we know that?
Fair. Yes. So the reason why I screen recorded the first part was to show you that she sent that. That came from her email.
I got it.
So that video she sent me directly. This video is, I wanted to show, that this is a YouTube video. You can find this on YouTube right now. And so it's publicly available. But she claims that this is her video. This video is 6 years old.
How do you know that?
Because it says that it was posted 6 years ago on YouTube. It shows that when it was posted.
Your Honor, again, I want to object because in any ultrasound or even like sonogram, for example, they're going to look very similar. I don't know how.
Not with the same timing, not with, oh my God, baby A, baby B, whatever. It's the same exact timing.
Viewing something like this is going to show one way or the other.
He's saying that the markings are the same, though. But that could be because what she sent to the press is something that...
My mom is Hungarian-Lithuanian. I got whooped with a wooden spoon all the time, from my grandparents too.
You know what, I think I'm going to sustain the objection for a lack of foundation, but I'm going to admit the fact that the defendant at least believes that this video from his follower is truly a representation of a video that the plaintiff sent because of the markings are the same, and he believes his follower who took it off of YouTube. And he says that he checked YouTube himself and verified it. So that shows his state of mind for what it's worth. Okay, but I'm going to take your word for it that this video is going to look the same as the other one.
So but you won't admit it, but would you still watch it? Would you still watch it or no?
Your Honor.
No, if he objected and I'm sustaining the objection, I have to be consistent with that. But I'm going to let this, I'm going to basically say that you're basically saying that there are other videos out on YouTube that I believe are from another case, and that's, that's something I considered in what I'm doing.
Okay.
All right, so I will not allow it at this time. So is there anything else that you want to say? You're out of time too.
Well, so it should be mentioned across the comment.
No, you're out of time. You used your time, and I'm not sure it was efficient. Mr. Echard, is there anything else that you absolutely need to show?
Yes, there is. One last piece of evidence.
All right, so what is this going to show? This is what we call an offer of proof.
Okay.
All right, I want you to focus on my question, do you?
Yes.
What is this going to show me? Just tell me what it's going to show and say, and where did you, that kind of...
Absolutely. So this is another screenshot of an email she sent me on Friday, asking me to meet up with her. This was after she filed for an order of protection.
Oh, okay.
So I question why and also she got this order of protection after I filed for an injunction against harassment. So the reason I want to present this is to show that she does not feel threatened. The reason why she got the order of protection was to try to silence me. And if she was feeling threatened, she would not ask me to meet up with her.
Bye,
and that's what this piece of evidence shows.
Okay. I want you to know that a person doesn't have to... basically what they're doing is they're coming on a harassment theory, and you don't threaten. You can feel threatened. That is one way to feel harassed. But it's also seriously alarmed, annoyed, or I have the statute here.
Well, if it's seriously annoyed, I got a few fucking people on my list. Okay?
Anyway, but, so that's not the only way to be harassed.
I understand.
But in any event, I will consider
Everybody, if you can, go below and like the stream if you haven't already.
this. So what is this email? You received this on Friday, okay? What exhibit is this, by the way?
This one, well, I have it as Exhibit 35, but I don't know if it got.
How did you label it? You had good labels on it.
Laura asked me to come to Sonogram.
Your Honor, I need to object.
51. Okay, counsel, just a second. I'm trying to, first of all, figure out what exhibit he's talking about. So exhibit 51. All right, and this is he's already laid a foundation saying this is an email from her to him on Friday. What's your objection?
Your Honor, we were only given 20 minutes. She's now 28 minutes here. I haven't gotten the chance to, and if I'm
Your
not...
Honor, I didn't do my job the way I was supposed to do my job, and you gave him 8 more minutes than me, and it's just, my client sucks.
Get a chance
So it's a time objection. I'll consider your objection in determining how much time to give you, if any. But I'm going to watch it overruled, okay, if that's your only objection. Go ahead. So I can look that up right now myself, just looking on my computer. All right, so this was sent last Friday, which was, October 19th? Is that right?
Yes.
All right, and the order of protection was served on October 17th. So, okay, got it. So I've looked at it. She sent you an email, and the terms of the order of protection are that, what, as far as contact terms, only through legal counsel, only in court proceeding, and through electronic mail, only regarding matters pertaining to the fraternity. Okay, well, this probably falls within that, so I'm not sure how much traction this gets you. But I admitted it, and I've considered it. I'll decide what weight to give it. Okay, all right. All right, I will give you 2 minutes to cross-examine. That's about how much time I gave him, so.
Okay. You admit that you had sexual relations with Miss Owens, is that correct?
No.
Oral sex was performed, yes.
Okay. And she's allowed to make a pregnancy announcement if she so chooses, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. She specifically emailed you regarding that she wanted to go to the press, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you emailed back saying that she could essentially go to the press, is that correct?
No, not entirely. She had threatened me multiple times to go to the press, and when I realized that
It's a yes or no question.
I said towards the end that sure, she's going to go for it.
Didn't you specifically say, I'm unbothered by it all going public, in an email to her on about September 17th, 2023?
Yes.
Okay. Isn't it true that the period for a pregnancy is 40 weeks?
Period of 9 months.
To full gestation?
Okay.
40 weeks, 9 months is what I'm aware of.
Okay. And so from May of 2023 to February of 2024, that's when she could expect to have her children, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. You did make those posts online, correct? That we previously showed in the exhibits?
Yes.
And you were made known by Laura that that was disturbing her peace because she was getting harassed by what she felt was you and third parties.
I made those posts to protect my reputation.
Okay. But you did know that her peace was being disturbed, is that correct?
I don't understand why you're asking me this question. I was defending myself, but I was not going after her.
Did she communicate to you that her peace was being disturbed?
At some point, probably.
Okay. And so you were on
But I blocked her. I don't talk to her. I don't care.
notice that she was receiving harassing messages, correct?
Yes.
And she actually allowed you to appear on FaceTime at one of her doctor's appointments. Is that correct?
That is false.
Okay. She didn't allow you to appear on FaceTime?
No.
Okay. Isn't it true that you said that you wouldn't appear on FaceTime because you wouldn't, you thought that you would hire actors to pretend to be doctors?
No, that's false.
I love her faces.
Your Honor, no further questions.
Okay, all right. Mr. Echard, I want to give you, you wanted to fully explain one of your answers, and you said it's a yes or no, so I'm going to give you a chance to fully explain that answer if you want to.
Yeah, can you just remind me what that question was again? Sorry, it was kind of a barrage.
The judge was like, I don't remember what that question was either.
Was that about?
I honestly can't recall. Let's see.
I was trying to do it quick. I only had 2 minutes.
I don't know. Is there anything else that you want me to know? I didn't make a note of it, so apparently I didn't think it was all that important.
Yeah, I just want to make note that again, you had mentioned it earlier, but what I've been trying to do is prove that I've been trying to protect my image. Not once have I mentioned her on social media by name. Her name got out there because she opened this court case against me, and that's how it made its way online. So not once have I tried to harass her. She's been you could say maybe she's been harassed by my audience, but that is out of my control as I'm a public figure. What I have done is I have tried to protect my reputation. And the videos that we saw today was me doing so. I've lost thousands of dollars now because of this accusation. Everything that I do is reputation-based. Real estate, speaking on mental health around the country. I train clients online, and I have evidence. I was not able to get to it today, but I have evidence proving I am losing money because of these claims. And so
that's not really relevant.
Okay, so
it is to you,
yeah,
of course.
But I just at the end of it,
I mean, it isn't a harassment case. If she's harassing him and he's losing money because of it, that's not relevant. She's calling his businesses. That's not harassment. That's not relevant.
Yeah, like he was given like a minute to answer the question.
Counsel, sum up in 10 seconds.
Yes. Considering the case of harassment, again, I do not believe that I'm the aggressor. I believe she is, and I think that it's baseless.
Absolutely.
That she has presented this to try to put an order of protection against me.
Okay. All right. Let me consider the other two.
Your Honor, will my client have an opportunity to speak again? Are we going to be able to make a closing?
Mm-mm.
I think there's
No.
some things that are unaddressed that
You're done.
He's clearly gotten more time to speak during this hearing, I think.
Okay. I don't agree. I think that, I balanced efficiency versus the time that was given, and that's my determination. So the answer is no. I gave both of you more time than was allotted. And the differences are de minimis.
Not only that, your time should have been used efficiently because you're a fucking lawyer. He's coming in there and doing a better job, and he's representing himself. And it's not often that I talk shit about the lawyers because I think they're just doing their job, right? They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be protecting their client. But to argue about time and efficiency in this scenario, you are the professional. Out of all three of you sitting there, you should be the most prepared and the most efficient. Sorry.
I want to ask the defendant, did you send that image of, or did you post that image of the plaintiff on the internet?
No.
It's Exhibit 11.
No, I did not.
But it says that this post was posted by the one and only Jen. Do you know who that person is?
I do not.
And it was taken down by the moderators of...
Oh my God, did you know that people online could not be connected in any way? Did you know that somebody on the internet could post the same thing as me and it could not be me because there's a billion fucking people on the internet?
Bachelor Nation. Is that the program that you were on? The
Bachelor Mention?
Program.
I was on the BBC The Bachelor, yes.
Okay.
And Your Honor, if you're just addressing Exhibit 11, it has to do with the sonogram.
Yeah, because only he was sent that sonogram image. There was nobody else who had it, so it had to be him, and it was within hours of when I sent it to him.
Exhibit 11 is not a sonogram.
Exhibit 11 has a sonogram that in the costume. It has one that I'm supposedly holding. If you look at my hands, it has a sonogram that only he had. That's why I know it was him posting it.
But
of your son? You guys, I am so fucking mad right now because as a woman, if I were a judge, I would be like, that was your son? You don't have, I thought you were having twins. Are there not twins?
But your lawyer argued that that was something that looks the same? Or it's so small that I can't, well, maybe I can.
It wasn't the video that looks the same. This was actually a sonographic image that I sent to Clayton because I was concerned about the baby's profile, and that's why I also found it just really offensive that he would repost it.
How do you know that this is the sonogram that you...
You're concerned about the baby's profile? Your sister's son's profile? The fact, dude, if my fucking sister used a sonogram and said, oh, I'm just worried about how this baby looks, I would punch my sister in the fucking head. And the fact that Sarah's letting you use a picture of her baby and being like, I'm worried that it's deformed, fuck off.
Sent him, though.
I have evidence that I sent him that sonogram. He knows I sent him that sonogram, and I have it in an email.
Yeah, but how do you know that this is the sonogram that you sent him? I'm looking, the one that's in the image on exhibit.
Congratulations, Jen.
The one that's in the exhibit 11. How do you know that that's the sonogram that you sent him?
Because I sent him an email with that exact sonographic image, because the profile is really distinct, because it doesn't look like the baby even has a nose in it, and that's why I sent it to him within hours. Within hours before that. Nobody else had that because I was concerned about a genetic defect, and I would not have sent that to anybody. That's 100% the same image.
Did you receive a sonogram from her?
Yes, I did.
All right. Is this your photo on Exhibit 11, the lady whose image, she's got hair and she's pregnant? Is that you?
That's me.
How do you, all right. Did you send him a picture that looked like that?
Yes.
I'm not talking about the sonogram. You said that you know that this is you.
Yes, I
from
sent him
him because it's got the sonogram.
Yeah.
But more importantly, you sent him this picture of you with your body displayed like that.
Yeah.
And you didn't send that to anybody else?
No.
You didn't put it in a Dropbox on fucking Reddit?
And you're saying the sonogram is the same as well?
Sonogram's exactly the same.
All right. So her testimony is that this picture on Exhibit 11, and that's what I thought you said.
Yeah.
But now you're focusing on the sonogram, which kind of is a distraction almost. But I get it. You're saying that that's how it was posted with someone holding a sonogram.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's you in that picture because that's the picture you sent to him.
Yeah.
All right. Do you admit or deny that? Did she send you this picture of her on Exhibit 11 where she, was wearing stretch pants, a bra, and her hair was there and she was pregnant? Did she send you that picture?
Yes, she did send that image.
All right.
I did not, though, post it online.
How do you account for the fact that it's online?
She must have sent it to somebody else. She was sending stuff to the press.
Yeah. Is that not possible? She just told you that she was sending pictures to the press. She just admitted that in your courtroom.
Right. Did you send this photo to the press?
I did not.
Okay. Did you send it to anybody? You're under oath.
No, I did not. And this
You're under oath. Duty, that don't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. You're under oath. You're under oath.
Just to Mr. Echard, right?
Just to him, yes.
Okay.
May I make a counter to that?
You've denied it. That's a matter of record. Go ahead.
I do know she made a Google Drive available for people to access, and I believe that picture was within that Google Drive.
Thank you, Clayton.
She did make a Google Drive act for people to access.
She denies that, though. Okay, but you say
she denies that
it's there. So, and we don't have it in
right.
That photo was not there. I was wearing a leopard sports bra in that photo. This was not this photo.
Did you publicly post a picture of yourself that's similar to this?
Not that was similar to this, no.
I'm asking her a question.
Oh, yeah, that's why I stopped.
So,
It was never publicly posted. It was within a Google Drive that 10 people accessed. But it was.
Where was it put? In a public forum, you fucking moron.
It was not like this, no.
What? How was it different?
I was wearing a completely different outfit, and I was much, I wasn't as far along. I had to submit it to the press to prove that I was pregnant.
So you gave it to the press?
But not this photo.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Not this particular, but a different photo where I had a different bra on and my stomach was out.
he was the only one that had this photo.
Oh my goodness. All right. I want to check something.
Just in regard to the law, what
Trying to figure out which. The way domestic violence is defined here, it's in a statute that.
if I may, it's just in regard to the law, what I think applies here under the domestic statute.
Under what statute?
ARS section 133601. It specifically indicates what domestic violence means.
Right.
And it lists, call it about 20 different ways it can be viewed. And there's
Exactly.
just,
That's kind of where I was going when you
There's
said
just
you
four
wanted to
that I-
interject. So, okay, go ahead. You're right so far.
okay, so I just wanted to just list four that I think like are applicable in this case. So
Yeah.
which
Which ones do you think apply?
ARS 132904.
2904?
That's correct. That's disorder. That should be disorderly conduct. And then three more, which are ARS section 132916, ARS section 132921, and then possibly ARS section 132921.01. That's just all I wanted to inform the court about.
All right. So tell me, I could pull all these statutes, but what is 2916 real briefly?
2916, just one moment. Use of an electronic communication to terrify, intimidate, threaten, or harass.
Right. I prepared for this hearing. Yes.
He might have. That doesn't bother me because a lot of these judges know a lot of these lawyers. They all work together. That doesn't bother me.
Today, after my calendar was over, and that was.
I've seen that before. Like, if you're working, especially like family courts and stuff like that, you tend to know all the same lawyers and all the same judges.
I looked at the petition and I thought, well, which statutes are probably going to be in play? And so I made copies of them, and I did make a copy of that one. And I also made a copy of course, 2921, which is the harassment. So 29, these are all, as he said, in the criminal code, they define domestic violence as any violation of the following statutes, and they're all criminal statutes. And so these are what I call predicate statutes. One of them is 29, ARS 13 is the criminal code. 13-2921 is the harassment statute that's applicable to domestic violence per se. There are other definitions of harassment elsewhere.
Oh, this
but they
isn't
don't
Corey.
apply
This
to
is Josh.
Then another predicate offense is
Yeah.
ARS 13, again, the criminal code. 2916, which is use of an electronic communication to terrify, intimidate, threaten, or harass, and so on. And so, okay, I got that one. So what is the other statute that you want me to, let's see, 2916, got that, that's terror. 2921, we already talked about that, that's harassment. And what's 2921.01?
That one, that was a possibility, but that has to do with, let me just.
I've got the ARS page in front of me too. It's aggravated harassment. That's just like if a person has already been convicted of it and they do it again, then they can be convicted of aggravated harassment. Or they violated an order of protection.
And to be forthcoming, Your Honor, I don't believe that we were able to get in the evidence that would have shown that one. So I believe the ones that most comply are the first three that I gave you.
I see.
Am I able to ask a question?
Just a second, I'm trying to figure this case out. When you sent the images to the press, that's similar to this one, only I realize you were at a different stage in your pregnancy and you were wearing different clothes, but you still showed basically your belly. Right. Did you, when you sent it to the press, didn't you know that they could publish that?
they swore to me, it was to page 6, and they swore to me they were not going to publish anything, that it was just for them to confirm that they, that I was indeed pregnant.
Sure.
But yeah, it was a different image. It was earlier on in the pregnancy.
I'm so sure.
Did you give them permission to publish that image?
No, and I made sure that I had been writing from them that they were not going to publish it, and they didn't in any of their stories or anything.
Did you give Mr. Echard permission to publish this image in Exhibit 11?
No.
Not the ultrasound, but the...
No.
And he didn't. Prove that he did.
All right. I'm going to find that the plaintiff has met her burden. One of the predicate offenses here is ARS 13-1425, which is unlawful disclosure of images. The statute is really targeted toward people who send pictures of one another nude or having sex, and then they publish that kind of thing. But then there's also the second, under ARS 13-1425A2.
Thank you, Jen. I'll pull them up right after we're done with this. How fucking ridiculous.
It's the photo is such that it captures the person, the depicted person who has a reasonable expectation of privacy. And then that's the first sentence. The second sentence, evidence that a person has sent an image to another person using an electronic device does not on its own remove the person's reasonable expectation of privacy for that image. And so, I'm looking at the context of this. There was a dispute as to not only whether she was pregnant with your child, but also whether she was pregnant at all. And she sent this image to you saying that this was her. She's testified that that is her image, and that hasn't been disputed.
Could it be possible, as a judge, could it be possible that she also put it on the internet? And just because she says no doesn't mean that she didn't? Could it be possible? You have no idea without the data who uploaded that photo. You have none.
And she said you're the only person that she sent it to. I realize it's possible that she could have sent it to somebody else who could have published it. That's true. But she denies that. And then I have to decide.
She denies it? Good. Just like in the same fucking hearing, she told you that she didn't send it to anybody else, and then 5 minutes later, she told you, oh, I actually sent it to the press?
Would she really want to do that? Because it's not the most flattering picture. That obviously, when a person's pregnant, their body's changes. And it's not something that I would think that any woman would want to share. Once in a while you see it, on TV.
So, because you find this picture unflattering of a woman while she's pregnant, because you don't want to see it? Somebody call your wife.
TV or something, but it's something that I don't believe that she would have wanted to share. And this
sir, speculation, because she did want to share it, because she shared it fucking everywhere.
Depiction not only showed her, but it was poking fun at her, and it does seem to suggest that you had a connection with it, because that it does say somehow it connects her to this picture, because it was connected. The Bachelor website saw that. And also, it's this idea of this show holding a fake sonogram, or let's see, I have to move the statute out of the way and look at the image again. It was something like making fun of the sonogram, saying, this is all, not true. Real sonogram. Unbrushed wig. I mean, the hair is similar, I guess, to the hair that she had.
You know what, Judge Duty, the shade that you just threw at fucking Laura You know what? I don't even care. Everything that you've just said, the fact that you said this is making fun of her, an unbrushed wig, well, I guess her hair is similar. Just 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. You could be a drag queen with all that shade. All right, let's hear it again.
Sure. Let's see, I have to move the statute out of the way and look at the image again. It was something like making fun of the sonogram, saying, this is all, not true. Real sonogram. Unbrushed wig, I mean, the hair is similar, I guess, to the hair that she has.
Unbrushed wig. Yeah, she looks pretty fucking unkept, actually. What'd you comb that with? A hand grenade? What the fuck?
So I'm going to find that posting of that image, publicizing that image, was triggered the domestic violence statute 133601 does include the cite to ARS 1425. I'm going to find that statute applies, and that is the reason I'm affirming that. Oh, and there's an intent that has to be shown as well, and the intent. Just the act of disclosing it is unlawful. So that would be ARS 1425A2. I'm also going to find that it also violated ARS 1425A3. The image is disclosed with the intent to harm, harass, intimidate, threaten, or coerce the depicted person. And the intent can be filled in by Exhibit 1, which is your email to her that if she goes forward with what I understood to be the paternity claim, that you would hate her and it would not end well for her.
I'm allowed to hate people. I'm also allowed to say that it's not going to end well for you when you're disparaging my fucking reputation. That doesn't mean I'm going to do anything to you physically, but it's not going to end well because I'm going to defend myself. And maybe that means I come out with the truth. Maybe that means I go to fucking, I don't know, to court.
I mean, those aren't exactly what he said, but let me just get the.
Yeah, Judge Duty. Shantae, you stay, okay?
You said in particular. What is that?
Thanks, Tony.
Exhibit 1.
Your Honor, am I able to ask a question?
Just a moment, please. Let me just make my record, and if you can. I'm not an appropriate person to ask questions of, but I'll listen to your question, but give me a moment to get this out.
Okay.
The bottom of the string says, I hate you right now, but there was something here. You better be serious about being pregnant, because if you're not, I'm bringing this all to light. People like you need to be held accountable. You can back off now. This is all a game, and I'll let it go. But if you continue any longer, and it's all a lie, I won't hesitate to reveal the truth. One thing about me is when I make up my mind for good, especially when it's rooted in anger, I don't sway ever.
You're getting there. You're getting there.
Individuals like you that play with people's emotions are the worst kind of person I've met. Many have been taken advantage of by many, and I'm sick and tired of being playing nice with them. My hate is toward you and to you only. My hatred would only grow if you decide to put me through all this. I mean, on the one hand, I think it's legitimate to question whether
you're almost there, Judge. You're fucking edging us. Don't do that.
She was pregnant. I think it's legitimate to question whether, even if she is pregnant, whether it's your child. But there are ways of dealing with that, and that would be, going through the paternity case and proving, making her, it's her burden. She has to prove that she's pregnant with your child.
Yeah, she has to prove it, but also she's dragging him through court and defaming his fucking character in the meantime. Hello?
In order for you to be legally responsible for that child. That's the way to handle it. It's like the common denominator in every order of protection that's affirmed is that people have sometimes really legitimate feelings and rights, like I feel you do. But at the same time, they go about it. They go about vindicating those rights by taking matters into their own hands and using self-help remedies instead of dealing with it through the courts like you're supposed to. And that's where you went wrong. Not that you had your feelings about, questioning this or thinking that it was a fake or that kind of thing are illegitimate. You can think those things. It sounds like you might have had some reason to think that. But the way you published this photo, and which is what I found, I know that you've denied it, but I'm finding that there's really no other accounting for it except if she posted it, and I don't think a woman would have done that in a situation like this.
Sir, have you ever been on the internet? Have you? Do you know what Twitter is?
Any person wouldn't have done that. If I before I went on a diet and I took a picture and sent it to somebody, I wouldn't want that picture. It's unflattering. I wouldn't want it.
Oh, so now we're fat shaming? Before I went on a diet? Is that okay? All right. Hey, everyone. He's hit all checkboxes. He's like, I wouldn't want a picture of me as a gross fatty on the internet. The fuck? What are you doing?
Yes, it's focused on a woman here, but this is something that most humans don't want to have unflattering pictures of themselves posted all over the internet. And so that's my reason for making my decision. And so
I have no problem with the fact that he's old. He's incompetent and he's a misogynist. I mean, I'm sure there are judges his age who do just fine. That doesn't bother me, but.
And the intent is proven by Exhibit 1. And I also find that that's a violation. By doing that you violated ARS 13- the harassment statute. ARS 13-2921A 1 and 3, which is causes of communication with another person by verbal, electronic, mechanical, telegraphic, and so on, and written means. And another one is surveys or causes another person to survey the person. I think that is survey me.
Does anybody else hear a baby crying?
3, which is causes of communication with another person by verbal, electronic, mechanical, telegraphic, and so on, and written means. And another one is surveys or causes another person to survey.
I forgot they're in a courtroom and they're outside of the court could be a baby. I'm like, I forgot where we were. I'm like, hello?
The person. I think that is survey may have to be in person. It's not. That term can mean following somebody. It could mean following them and harassing them online. I mean, today, harassment online is just as bad almost as bad, possibly worse in some cases, where, it can be magnified by a large public following. That's something
that is not his fault. It's not his fault that he's smart and whimsy and charismatic and people want to follow him. And now he has good dance moves because he's been working on them. It's not his fault. He's got a larger audience than she does. She sucks. I have a larger audience than she does. She sucks.
I think, to me at least, just looking at the regular word survey, it doesn't have to say publicly survey as it does, and like subsection A2, for example, that requires that you're following another person in or about a public place after being asked to stop. That doesn't apply here, but I think subsection 3 does, because it doesn't have those limitations about being in public or in person, really. And then I'm also, council had suggested that ARS 132916 is applicable. Use of an electronic communication to terrorize a person. This one, I'm not sure. Let me look at it.
I do have to say, at least he called that picture of her super unflattering, which you know she was upset about.
I do not find that that applies. If one of the subsections, oh, hold on, there's one other thing. I'm looking at 2916, the terrify, intimidate, harass statute. A, subsection 4. It's unlawful for a person to knowingly terrify, intimidate, threaten, or harass a specific person or persons by doing any of the following. I don't think 1 through 3 apply. But subsection 4 might. So let me read it. Without the person's consent and for the purpose of imminently causing the person unwanted physical contact, injury, or harassment by a third party, like a following, for example. Use an electronic communication device to electronically distribute, publish, email, hyperlink, and make available for downloading the person's personal identifying information, including a digital image of the person, and the use does, in fact, incite or produce that unwanted physical contact, injury, or harassment.
I would love that as a punishment. I would love that as a punishment. I would love them to be like, you know what? We'll let you stay out of jail, but we're going to give you one of those high school babies, and it does nothing but cry. It's got fucking colic, and it shits up its back 3 times a fucking day. And you have to burp it. And if there's 1 iota of negligence, you're going to prison. You want to be a mother that bad? Take care of this fucking baby. No, not a real child. One of those fake baby children.
This paragraph also applies to a person who intends to terrify, intimidate, threaten, or harass an immediate family member of the person whose personal identifying information is used. I don't find that the last sentence applies. There's no evidence that he intended to terrify or intimidate or harass her family. Although that might have been the effect of it. I don't think that he had that intent, but I think that he had the intent to do that to you. And so I'm going to find that another applicable statute, which is another predicate in ARS 133601, is ARS 132916A4.
Get off that fucking
And so
bench.
those are the reasons for my ruling. Brady does not apply because my understanding is the parties never lived together, right?
Yes, we did not.
They met once. They met once. One time.
So that's required by Brady. So you're not going to lose your gun rights. But obviously,
If you guys haven't liked the stream, please go below and hit the thumbs up. Thanks.
you want to be really careful with how you use those. And you've never threatened, personally told her that you're going to harm her. It's just that this, it's almost like you can summon a tsunami with your followers, according to her testimony.
According to her testimony. Also, it's not a tsunami when all the people are doing is trying to point out the truth.
Does the plaintiff want, I'm going to answer, I know you have a question, so I'm going to give you a chance to ask it. But before I get there, I want to find out from you, is there anything that you want me to do to modify the order of protection?
I think, we can still have communication about paternity. My main concern with him is just that he's going to be posting untrue things that are going to cause people to harass me. I'm not afraid he's going to physically harm me.
Right.
My concern is more that, but I still think we need to talk about the paternity case because we're both unrepresented in that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So I don't want him to bother me, and I don't want him to harass me, but if you could make him still talk to me, that would be great. Thanks.
I think that the order of protection itself is broad enough to encompass this idea of continuing to incite people to bother you. And so I choose not to put anything on there because it would be really difficult to write. Why? There are First Amendment concerns here that I don't want to say, don't tell any of your followers anything about your situation with Laura Owens. Well, I'm not sure that that's probably overbroad, but I would be working probably futilely to find the right balance of language here. So I'm just going to leave it. All right, so I'm not going to amend the order of protection. Okay? All right, now, Mr. Echard, you had a question for me. I would let me just finish this form, and then I'm going to be glad to try to at least answer your question. Go ahead.
I'm okay to ask?
Yes.
Okay.
And thank you for waiting patiently.
My understanding is that this order is going to into effect because the belief is that I was the only one that had access to that photo. If I'm able to prove, which I believe I can prove, that she has sent it to someone else, am I able to get an extension before this ruling?
No.
Because I do believe I can prove that she sent this to other individuals.
Okay.
So what would I guess my question is, how do I go about, because my understanding is that's what this is hinging on, and I do believe that I can get credible evidence that she sent this to another individual. So if I'm able to get my hands on that, would that not reverse the ruling?
No. Well, first of all, I'm going to rule now. I do not. This is the time for the hearing, and these are, this is. I don't think it's appropriate here to hold the case open until.
You don't think it's appropriate that if he could get you evidence that this should get thrown out and this shouldn't be on his record? If there's credible fucking evidence?
You couldn't come back with more evidence. So no, I would choose not to do that. I also, and I know that was my main focus, but I also believe that you talked with your followers about this and that you, she testified that you had made comments about her and how you don't believe her and that she's a liar to your...
I'm allowed to say whatever I want, in my opinion, on the fucking internet. He is allowed to do that. That is his First Amendment right.
Fan base. And I also believe that is something that can be added as reasons for my decision under the harassment statute. ARS 2921 1A, 1 and 2. And she came to me for an order. Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I think if all that we got were a text.
I'm sorry, she came to you with what?
The harassment statute. ARS 2921 1A, 1 and 2. And she came to me for an order. Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
She came to me for an order. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
One A, 1 and 2. And she came to me for an order. Well, I don't know if
You already fucking said it. She came to you for what? Why did she come to you about anything, and why was that not disclosed to Clayton, who is representing himself? Like they did with Greg Gillespie when she had ex parte communications with the court clerk, and they were like, you can't fucking do this, so they sent it over to Woodnick and Greg Gillespie. Why was that not disclosed? The fuck?
I'll say that. I think if all that we got were a text message from you saying, I hate you, and if you do this, I'm going to be really mad and you're going to regret it. I mean, that could mean a lot of things. It could mean I'm going to sue you and I'm going to have attorneys.
You're right. It could mean a lot of things. It could mean I believe in karma and you're going to get what you deserve.
You to the lawful ends of the earth to the extent that the law allows. that is, yeah, that's scary, but you have the right to do, you can say it once. And if that's all you did, then that I wouldn't have granted an order of protection.
When did he say it multiple times? When did he say it? He said it in one email.
But here, you not only expressed your intent, but then I find that you followed through with it. And you used the means that were available to you in order to, frankly, get her to stand down and abandon these claims that you're the father of these children, or that she's, I think at some point you accept the fact that she's pregnant, but you're still, and you have the right to still say, I don't.
You should be fucking ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Believe that this is my child. And that's going to play out in the paternity case. So I hope that answers your question, if not to your satisfaction, at least that's the best I can do. So I'm going to order that, because this has been affirmed, that you please leave stuff. One other thing, I'm making a finding that these acts that I just found had occurred caused, I believe that it caused the plaintiff to feel seriously alarmed, annoyed, humiliated, and mentally distressed. And in fact, so that's it made her feel that way as a subjective matter. And that it would have caused a reasonable person to feel the same way under the circumstances. So I focused on his intent, her intent. I think I've completely given every reason that I can think of. And of course, anything else that's supported by the record is important. Now, please, everybody going forward, use your legal rights, use the legal pathways that are available to protect you.
Yeah, use all your money to go through this.
And I wish
for no
both of you the
fucking
best.
reason.
I appreciate your patience with me today. And so please leave separately so there are no hassles out in the parking lot or anything, okay? All right. That's it. Where's what?
Josh, shut
Now
up.
that my legal services have come to an end in this particular matter, I'd like to make an oral motion to withdraw.
Grant.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. So who's going to leave first? And does anybody want an escort to their vehicle? Each of you, I'm offering you that. Not me, it'll be an officer.
Yeah.
You can have one.
I would just like to go first.
Sure. Is that okay? All right. Do either one of you want an escort to your vehicle? No? Okay. All right.
Oh, she doesn't want. Why? Why doesn't she want an escort to her vehicle? He harassed her. She got a fucking TRO against him. Why? Isn't she so scared of him?
You're good. All right. Good luck to both of you. I hope this eventually blows over for both of you. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'll do that now.
Hi, Jenna.
Yeah, just bring them in. Laura, bring in the dismissal. I'll do it now before we sign off. I could use a drink of water. Oh, you're good. Yes, thank you. I'm going to ask you guys to wait out in the hall, please.
Okay.
But give them 10 minutes or so to get out.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, yeah, no.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You left our adapter?
Yes, right there.
Thank you. We don't want those walking out. That's something I would do, by the way, inadvertently. All right, good luck.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Eight days. 8 days. 8 days. 8 days. 8 days. 8 days.
Because that's what we do. We tell Laura to go to trial. Laura Owens. Do it, do it. We believe you. Tell your story. Go to trial. You're not a liar. We believe you. Do it, do it. Hey, Laura Owens. Go to trial. We believe you. Everybody else is lying. Go to trial. Laura Owens, you can do it. We believe you.
Okay. Okay. So let's take a look at this. We want to get back to making fun of her. Look at this stupid bitch. I want to know. I am a professional hairdresser, okay? Of 20. Look at all the makeup I got on my sleeves from crying and then rubbing it off. I am a professional hairstylist and makeup artist for the past 20 years. I'm not sure that I could replicate this. Like if somebody came in and they were like, "Hey, this is the hairstyle I want." I would be like, "How?" But anyways, this is a screenshot of a video that was in Laura's Dropbox. Did I cry off my eyeliner? Thank you, RJ. Crying in the club. We're just like, you could do it. But this is the video that was in, a screenshot from the video that was in the Dropbox that she posted where, folks? Where? Say it with me now. The internet. Yeah, a public forum. Yes. There's that. And then some fucking genius, I'd like to shake their hand, made this. Anonymous woman costume includes sports bra, leggings, belly bump, unbrushed wig, real sonogram. I love this. Actually, you guys, maybe I should be this for Halloween. God bless it. I'm going to be this for Halloween. I'm just going to let my belly hang out. Although I got to figure out what to do with my titties because we want to see it. I don't care who made it. It's just, God. What an asshole. What an asshole. Anyways, you're going to get your just desserts and we're all going to see it and I'm going to live stream it and be famous. And it's going to piss you off. Every hate that you send my way and make one doll hair off of the back of your pain, girl. And Lauren with the red sweater. There's no other way. Oh, God. Do it, do it. Yeah, I've seen it. It's hilarious. All right, let's go back to the timeline. I hate that we all have a case of the saddies now. Boy. All right, so that was October 25th. All right, here we are. You can hear her fart on a RavGen call. Good Lord. Hell yeah. Oh, my curly hair could absolutely slay, queen. Slay. Ooh. Thank you, Pizza Twins. All right. I'm going to love it. Okay. We see the Halloween costume posted on Reddit as a key reason Clayton denies uploading the image, blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. 2 weeks later, Laura states in a police report that Greg Gillespie uploaded the image. Greg Gillespie violated an order of protection. Okay. Tell me more. This is 2 weeks later. Laura alleges that Gregory had obtained a copy of court records from a case in San Francisco where allegations had been made about Laura faking a pregnancy in a past relationship. She described this document as allegations that were brought up in court, but one page of a 220-page record, another document from a case between her and Gregory. She alleges that Gregory has sent this private court document that he has obtained through discovery to several news outlets and tabloids, such as Page Six, which he can do. It's a public document. She said that he is leaking the above court documents out of context. I've never seen someone use the court system so much and not understand how it works. Yay, happy birthday, Viking. She also alleges that Gregory has also divulged court records to a Clayton Echard, which is his right to do, another person in which Laura is currently in a paternity case. Laura believes that Gregory is divulging these private court records in an attempt to harass and slander her image. What is private about them? What is private about them if he was able to publicly source them? What do I do with my hands? I don't know. Based on this, she believes that constitutes harassment pursuant to her order of protection. These allegations have been part of stories published by these tabloids. The same ones you went to, girl? The same ones you went to? Okay. Okay. A replay of what? The fart? My brain is echoing. Laura said that she received the court documents from a Reddit user who had written about the case, username blank, who sent her the documents. Bitch, who on Reddit was sending you documents? Your mom? Your mama? She said that regarding the San Francisco case, only her and Gregory had been granted discovery. She recognized the nature of the scanned document to be unique only to her and Gregory. I have no further involvement in this matter. End of report. Oh my God. I'm going to turn it all the way down. Oh, God. I still like the first one. I think the first one's going to go on my... I just love that it's called Fart in a Large Hallway. We were all 7 years old. Oh, God. Thank you, Tax Packet, for all that you do. All right. I received a message from Laura Owens who informed me she had located what she believed a falsified order of protection posted by the Reddit user, the document which she located on The Bachelor. Using AZ Point, I located a matching unserved, expired OOP between Gregory Gillespie and Laura Owens. I informed her that the order was legitimate but unserved and expired. Laura believes that this is a further violation of her OOP. I have no further involvement in this matter. Oh, God. Swan. Right. What do you do for a living? You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it. Okay, I was working as a police officer when Laura called our office. She claimed that the offender, Gregory Gillespie, was posting about her on social media website Reddit under pseudonyms. I contacted Laura over the phone to inquire further about the claims of being harassed. She told me that Greg is using made-up profiles and uploading them to Reddit. So she also explained how a user had posted to Reddit an order of protection that Greg had against Laura that was never served. Laura told me that the only way someone could get this is if the plaintiff went to court and got the documents. Laura told me that there was a Reddit user showing that process, picture by picture. Laura told me that she called the Dreamy Draw court clerk, Manny Vargas, who confirmed Gregory Gillespie had come into the Dreamy Draw Justice Court and got the documents from him. Laura sent me a voice recording of her speaking to Manny, who was heard telling her over the only the plaintiff could have access to an unserved document. I told Laura to send the images of proof she had that Greg was using multiple fake profiles to harass her. Laura sent me a PDF document containing 34 pages of images and text outlining these connections. The Gillespie connection. Why you squirt me like that? Yes, go to court with a fart song chorus. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ugh. I know. Every time she calls, they're like, you. I contacted Manny over the phone to determine if he did know that Gregory Gillespie had come into the court to get his paperwork. He advised me that he did not know who that was. Shock. He did not know who Laura Owens was either. I wish I didn't anymore. After explaining the situation, he advised me that he did remember an email about the situation, but other than that, nothing was out of the ordinary. He told me it was true that an unserved order of protection would not be given out to anyone other than the plaintiff, but did not recall anyone in particular coming to the court to get this order of protection. Wouldn't she be the plaintiff? If she has an order of protection against him, isn't she the plaintiff? And he's the respondent? So only the plaintiff could get the documents, which would be Laura? Hello, shoe store? Give me the souls. I need the souls. Hello? I'm probably wrong. I don't know. Anyways. He told me that it was true that an unserved order of protection would not be given out to anyone other than the plaintiff, but did not recall anyone in particular coming to the court to get this order of protection. Oh. Right. That's right. That's the one that he tried to file against her. Yes. I looked at the document sent to me by Laura. In the document, Laura provides screenshots and photos, then has text underneath explaining the connections to Gregory Archibald Gillespie. Many of the shown profiles were that of anonymous Reddit users posting negative things about Laura. How do you know he's not over there posting nice things about you, Laura? What if he was being a nice guy? You don't know that. Thanks, JB. Start a GoFundMe for the cops. That's funny. I looked into several of these profiles. Reddit shows a username in the style of you username. And when you go to the profile of a Reddit user, you can see when their profile was created and what subreddits they post on. The social media site is broken down into subreddits. They are subreddits for many different topics, to include Bachelor Nation, a subreddit discussing the personal lives of the TV show The Bachelor contestants. So, there's that. As of writing this, Bachelor Nation subreddit has 56,000 members. Many of the negative comments about Laura were written on that particular subreddit. It should be noted that for an unknown amount of time, Laura herself would go to the Bachelor Nation subreddit and argue with other profiles about their thoughts on her. Get off the internet. You could just do that. This could be one reason why she has so many negative comments about her. Could just be one. Laura posted by the name of blank. Laura goes on to claim that many of these profiles were Greg posting about her with knowledge only he could have known. However, many of the profiles she claims are Greg were created many years ago. She has listed several profiles as being Greg. Such as this one, such as this one, such as this one, such as this one, such as this one. But why Kling specifically? I don't know. Ask Hound Servant. He made it up. Oh, God. Yeah, everybody, make sure that you sub and that you go below the video and you like. It helps. It helps us have more followers than Laura Owens. They're talking about the right. Sorry, yeah, I messed that up. Let's see. Due to the wide range of accounts that were created from 2016 to 2023, it is unlikely that they are all Gregory Gillespie. Sir, do you not know who Gregory Gillespie is? We are Greg Gillespie. There's an old English tradition where when someone deliberately name drops, you shout clang to shame them for their shameless aggrandizement. Lucius Blaine. Oh my God. What? How do you figure they can't all be Greg? He's good at his job. Light salesman by day. Hacker by night. One particular claim is that Blank posted pictures of an anonymous Redditor posting pictures showing that they were at the Dreamy Draw Justice Court to get the order of protection that Gregory had against Laura. Laura told me that this was proof that Greg was However, when I went to the profile page of there were no pictures posted from their account. I don't know what you guys gave me. Reposted the pictures and cited an anonymous Redditor. On pages 8 through 13 on the PDF, Laura sent me appears to show that this is from the user Laura then made me aware that there was a subreddit dedicated to her specifically called Laura Owens. Oh, God. Laura claimed this was more cyberbullying by either Gregory or a man named Clayton Echard. When I looked up the subreddit, I could see there were 451 people subscribed to that page and numerous posts each day about her from various Reddit users. I could not see any clear connection to Gregory Gillespie in any of these posts made on Reddit. Yeah, this is police work. Plan B should be provided a warning that this streaming caused temporary hearing loss. Are they still that loud? I've turned my volume down. Like way down. Like way down. I spoke with Gregory on the phone and asked him about the situation. Greg denied having any Reddit accounts and told me I have never had a Reddit account. He also told me that he did, in fact, go to the Dreamy Draw Justice Court to have the previous order of protection against Laura for a civil trial that he is currently dealing with. He told me he took photographs of the document to prove that he had this against Laura, but denied ever posting those photographs on Reddit. Greg denied having any contact with her and told me the last time he ever had contact with Laura was sometime around August of 2021. Greg advised me that he had nothing to hide and that he would be fine answering any further questions I had. Greg went on to tell me that Laura currently has a civil lawsuit against him and Clayton Echard. Blank. Gregory told me that he believes Laura is doing these things to get at him during their ongoing lawsuit. This concludes my involvement in this situation. Yeah, just that first one. That first one was rough. I felt so bad. Changing the volume now doesn't change the volume at the time. This isn't too cute. I can't believe taxes went towards this. I know. My little ponies, my little pony. Oh my God. All right. And then there's the Gillespie connection. So we've already been through this. We don't need to go through this again. This is just how she thinks he's connected to all this. Is this a website? So I use Upbeat, and these are fart noises on Upbeat.
Ew.
I have to go to the bathroom. Just... I don't know what this stream has become. Oh my God. All right. What do we have next? What do we have next? Oh, yeah. So we were in the Gillespie connection. Okay. We've already done this. I've done that in full, I think, like twice. So there's that. Okay. Then an individual known within the JFC community has come forward and claimed ownership of the image in question. In a further revelation, Laura Owens, her lawyer, David S. Gingras, admitted in an ex post that Laura used her sister Sarah Navarro's ultrasound image in this hearing, claiming it as her own. Oh my God, like she's lying? And Laura's like, look at this deformed baby. New year, new adventure. Baby boy. October 26th, Laura files a temporary restraining order against Dave Neal. What? Dave Neal mentioned. But the judge denies request citing First Amendment concerns. So I've covered this before. We have gone over that when we were going over Dave's stuff. The second hearing from the Echard versus Owens injunction against harassment takes place.
Motragine for epilepsy.
Wait. Where's the first one? Wait. Where's the first one? I've done November for. Oh, duh. Laura contacts a police claiming that she's being stalked and harassed online and that the suspect's either Greg or Clayton. She also states that somebody tried to break into her rental property, implying Greg or Clayton. Suspect it's one of the two people she has an OOP against. At this point, doesn't she also have one against Mike? Why wouldn't it be Mike? You're so afraid of him. But use it in court anyways. Exactly. Laura's lawyer in California didn't know about her supposedly being pregnant. How do we know that? Oh my God. Thrifter, stop it. That's so funny. So we've watched this in full. We've watched the other one in full. I mean, I'll watch it again because it's so goddamn funny. So he retains Deandra. Laura appears virtually. We know how that all ends because Deandra eats her up, girl. Yes, but it's glorious. Whatever. If you guys want to watch it again, we could watch it again. I don't care. We deserve the joy of that hearing. I don't have an hour. I have in half an hour. So do you guys, we could watch it tomorrow. Let's watch that. We'll watch those hearings tomorrow just for funsies. And I just want to watch because I don't think I like focused on her face. So we'll watch it tomorrow. Oh God. Okay, what do we have here? The court finds, blah, 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 blah. All right, there's nothing of value in here. Okay, great. Oh my God, yes. All right, good. We can add, we'll watch it tomorrow. All right. I'll put that down as what we're doing tomorrow then. Let me see. Tomorrow. What is tomorrow? 8/21? 8/21. Guys, I have a really cool opportunity tomorrow. I'm going to be a guest on another person's podcast. So I will let you guys all know when it's out. But I think you guys will really like it. 2026 will be IAH hearing. And we could probably do 1 and 2. 1 and 2, because I'll be here for both. and we'll make those separate videos. So that'll be fun. November 3rd, Dave Neal is served a lawsuit from Laura alleging harassment and revenge porn. The photo cited by Laura as revenge porn was shared by Laura herself in her public Dropbox evidence folder, which again was sent to various media outlets as well as on Reddit.
Hello, everybody. It's Dave Neal.
Dave, hello, everybody. I'm so fucking tired of this shit.
Happy Friday to everyone out there. Okay, fair warning. I am not crying. My eyes are bloodshot. I'm recording this video at 4 a.m. East Coast time as I actually have to catch a flight and head back west this evening. I've enjoyed some time with my family. It's been fantastic. Just absolutely is redacted here. And then there's me, old David Neal, my legal name, 38 years young. And it looks like an additional protected person is a female that probably is Jane.
That's right. We also do have an update in Bricks and Minifigs. I do need to update that. I will go over that too. Bricks and Minifigs. That's right. I forgot.
Doe's mom, although I didn't recognize the name because I've never said their names. So I was like, who's that? Oh, interesting. She's joined the party. All right. So anyway.
Okay, so we know he got that. November 6th, a video emerges showing Laura's alleged baby bump moving noticeably during the court hearing. Okay, so we have this. Whoa, what is this? How many times do you think she opened her computer and like practiced with different shirts, like what looks the best? Well, I just have to do an update on the minifigs. That's all. I know there's an update. I need to read it. The judge. No. This is the court hearing against Clayton just 27 days after she was photographed in public with a flat belly, but also November 6th would be, so July, August, September, October, November, 4 months after she said that she had a miscarriage. Lots of what? Lots of updates? November 9th, an Arizona judge. Oh, no, sorry. I forgot what I asked. Never mind. He gave, at the end of the Deandra hearing, she makes the same. I don't know about the whatever face she made. I've never been pregnant. No, you're not. No, you can like hold it up so that it like, because mine really stretched on the muscles, on like, so for girls, your muscles hang. They're like a hammock to keep all your insides from like falling out of your vagina, I guess. So like you can like lift your belly up and it'll like relieve some of the stress that's on that belly, but I've never been able to pull it up to my throat. So there's that. Oh, November 9th, an Arizona judge throws out Owens' suit for emotional damage. Oh, no.
Emotional damage.
Against Greg Gillespie. The same day, it's discovered that Laura Owens has filed an petition for name change to Emily Laura Wilson. This is... Oh, this guy. Yeah, we watched this. We've watched this. Ay, ay, ay. So. We've already watched this. Do that. Pregnant or not. November 10th, Laura files a police report against Greg Gillespie for allegedly violating his order of protection by posting her private information on Reddit under various alt accounts. However, detectives find no evidence to support her claims and close the investigation. You know what I wish part of the investigation was for her going to trial is making false police reports.
Hello, everybody. It's Dave Neal, stand-up comic, host of Bachelor Nation News. We have an update with the Clayton Echard paternity scandal. This involves an order of protection that Jane Doe had against a former partner of hers that she claims he violated. It looks like the police didn't do anything with this report, but I'm going to read it for you in its entirety with names, of course, redacted. But first, if there's any good news we can share to get our moods up, because trust me, I'm going to need it after reading some of the emails I'm getting through my lawyer from her. If there's any good news that we can share, it's our yearly Christmas wish list. Still police department. It started in September and goes through November. It must be like an open case. I'm going to share this with you, but I just received an email from Jane Doe through my lawyer that's threatening me with multiple different forms of defamation, threatening me with other things, pretty much insulting my intelligence, telling me I don't know a thing about the law and all these things I've done wrong in covering these cases, how I've defamed her parents and all these other things. I'll be honest with you. This has sucked out all Christmas joy for me today. I'm exhausted. I'm absolutely exhausted dealing with her. I struggle between letting it all go and it's not my fight to fight, from wanting the justice and the truth and saying, I want to shout this from the rooftop, take me to court. Do it. Let's go. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the truths that exist here. Let's talk about how I've shared them and all of that in between. And honestly, it's, like I said, you guys have made this worth reporting on because you guys have backed me. We've got the fundraiser here for my legal funds. Again, this is going to cover just the first day of court. She wants me to drop the court cases. Again, I'm going to read more about what she threatened me with on today's Bachelor Rush Hour, the afternoon episode, so stick around for that. I'll have more about that. I'm just not prepared to show it or talk about it right now.
Poor Dave. Jesus, God. Imagine taking it to the internet and then suing people on the internet for talking about it. Oh, God. Laura Mass emails podcasters threatening to sue for defamation if they cover the case without giving her a platform. Is that so? Several YouTubers and podcasters have extended invitations to Laura, including me, Laura Michelle Owens. I would love to sit down with you and have a conversation. I would love it. I would love it. I think you'd like it too. We should do it. We should do it. However, she's declined every single one. Yeah, that does not surprise me.
Hello, everybody.
Here's Dave again. Here he is. Curses foiled again. Oh my God. You'll see the face at the very end of the Deandra hearing. It's actually the hearing is over. She just sits there and stares into the camera. Ugh. She's so creepy. Worthy cult leader for this community. We love Dave. Dave doesn't appreciate that taking it to court means you talk less about it. Court doesn't allow people to just talk. Rules of evidence require questions answer. He'd be limited to in his ability to talk. Yeah. Yeah. But still. Let's go. You want to go? Let's go. Gingras and Laura were threatening to take his house, but he worked hard to get there. 3 jobs for 20. Yeah. Yeah. She's never worked a job in her life. Per her, by the way. Per her. November 14th, Laura attends an appointment with Mom Doc. She takes an HCG test that confirms she's no longer pregnant. November 14th. What is she on lamotrigine for? Wait a second. Future appointments. Diagnostic test pending for lamotrigine. Scheduled provider. Dr. Zeman. Okay. Future tests. Lamotrigine. Okay, these are all the same. Huh. Oh, hey, what are we looking at? Hi, Sarah. So we're looking at this right now is her thing at Mom Doc. Physical therapy, psychiatric, and speech therapy. What does she need these for? Check levels if you're not having seizures. Oh, interesting. Okay. But it's also used as a mood stabilizer, especially when covering the cases. Involves reviewing pleadings and hearings or rely upon Clayton's statements since he was a first-hand party to the story. Huh. So, buspirone. God. A lot of these are in the Lindsay Clancy case. One by mouth twice daily. Dextroamphetamine? Let's find out what these are being used for. Buspirone. A anti-anxiety medication used to treat generalized anxiety disorder. Let's see if I can copy paste this. Copy, paste. So this is a central nervous system stimulant prescribed to treat attention deficit hyperactivity disorder and narcolepsy. It increases brain chemicals like dopamine and norepinephrine to improve focus. Okay. And then what's this one? This is used to treat depression, generalized anxiety disorder, diabetic nerve pain, fibromyalgia, and chronic muscle or bone pain. Okay. And then folic acid is... Isn't that just like a prenatal vitamin? Folic acid, isn't that what's in there? Prescription vitamin B9 supplement used to treat and prevent folate deficiency anemias, support healthy red blood cells, and lower homocysteine levels. Okay. And then we have lamotrigine, extended release. That is a prescription anti-convulsant medication used for patients age 13 and older to control partial onset and primary generalized tonic-clonic seizures. Taken once a day. Let's see, extended release. Oh, look at that. Can cause rashes. Interesting. All right. Then there's this lamotrigine, which I don't know if this is different, but we're just going to find out. Anti-seizure medication used to treat the same thing. Okay. Sertraline. Isn't sertraline Seroquel? A selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor commonly prescribed under the brand name Zoloft. Oh, to treat depression, panic disorder, PTSD, social anxiety, and OCD. So another thing that I've learned, it's Zoloft, sorry. The other thing that I've learned about providing Zoloft to somebody who has bipolar is very dangerous. I did not know that. I think there were some questions about that. So it's an SSRI. Interesting. Condition: ADHD, depression, domestic violence, confirmed resolved, epilepsy, confirmed resolved, history of domestic violence, confirmed active, endoscopy. What's an endoscopy? Upper endoscopy is safe. Brief test where doctor uses a thin, flexible tube with a camera to view your esophagus, stomach, and upper small intestine to help find causes of pain, reflux, or bleeding, and allows doctor to take small tissues samples. Foot, umbilical hernia. Sensory deficits, none. Smoking status, never. care team related persons, Jan. Okay. Exhibit 4. Can also detect tonsil twins. I like it. Let's see. Here's her primary care physician. Okay. Primary encounter at Barrow. But I thought she never went there. Let's see. Migraine, discharge. Jaw pain, discharge. Mood disorder as late effect of traumatic brain injury. Epilepsy during pregnancy. Late effect of traumatic injury to brain. Discharge disposition. How does he have this information? Where did this information come from? I'm confused as to how wouldn't they want to know from another doctor? Outpatient EEG performed March 9th of 2020 was abnormal due to intermittent generalized sharp and slow wave charges occurring runs from 1 to 3 seconds. What does that mean? This pattern suggests generalized epileptiform activity, which means there is an increased risk of seizures or underlying brain dysfunction affecting both sides of the brain. Interesting. MRI brain without contrast was normal. CT maxillofacial revealed N. Oh, no acute facial bone fracture, asymmetric anterior orientation on the left mandibular condyle relative to the... I'm just going to put this in and let's see. But basically it says there's nothing. No acute bone fractures. The left side of your lower jaw is slightly forward compared to the joint socket, and your upper jaw is shifted slightly left. These findings are nonspecific and may be due to positioning or soft tissue injury. That soft tissue injury, girl. All right. Epilepsy during pregnancy. Epilepsy, unspecified. Not intractable without status epilepticus. A 33-year-old female with cognitive concerns, jaw pain, neck pain, as well as current worsened mood symptoms after sustaining multiple mild traumatic brain injuries, as well as strangulation injuries due to domestic violence. She was also a victim of likely date rape and assaulted in 2022. Her symptoms are explained by these injuries and are persistent, which is expected given her psychiatric history, as well as the repeat and traumatic nature of her injuries. Fortunately, brain MRI is normal. The CT maxillofacial indicates some malpositioning dislocation, which is somewhat expected given her history. She is currently 21 weeks pregnant with twins. She is not yet established with the epilepsy clinic or with the ENT. She continues to have jerks, and she has not done the EEG I previously ordered. Why is that? I will check her serum lamotrigine level and increase her lamotrigine to 400 milligrams daily. I will have her follow up with the epilepsy clinic. She remains on folic acid. She continues to have jaw pain, and she is going to call ENT to follow up. I previously ordered an MRI of the TMJ, which has not yet been completed. She is following with a trauma therapist. She has not started the propranolol I previously ordered for her tremor and anxiety, but we will hold off on having her start it now. All questions answered. Laura will return to the clinic in 4 months. So these are just her concerns, right? Case was dismissed in detail with Dr. Kingsford, and I interviewed the patient and confirmed appropriate aspects of the physical examination today. I agree with the above documentation and plan of care. All patients' questions were answered. She will return to the clinic in 4 to 6 weeks, and I have contacted the BNI Epilepsy Clinic to get her a schedule for consultation there ASAP. I thought you already told us you had epilepsy. So do you not? Or do you? I'm very confused of what's happening here. Given her psych history. All right, I'll read that again. Her symptoms are explained by these injuries and are persistent, which is expected given her psychiatric history, as well as the repeat and traumatic nature of these injuries. All right. So, what am I missing? Was this before she said she had been accepted there for her pregnancy care? No. So this is October 11th of 2023. Getting inference from that sentence that she has a psychiatric history. I thought we knew that, though. I'm confused. Also, let me go to Twitter. Somebody said there's something on Twitter, unless somebody wants to send it to me. More, okay, lamotrigine level. Here, Exhibit 5. Sonora Quest Laboratories. Oh, so this is where she had 102. Values listed above may not include all results considered abnormal for this patient. So yeah, she does not. This is not. Oh, this is about the house. Somebody said about Mike's DVRO. Is that this? Thank you, Tax Packet. I appreciate you. Oh, TMJ operation. Breaking news for the DVRO is what it looks like. Oh. Yeah, I saw the foreclosure. Her symptoms are explained by these injuries and are persistent, given her psychiatric history. I was told once that medical notes hint, not shout. Huh. Are there pictures of the casita? There are. Give me 1 second. I gotta go in a couple minutes. So here's a fax to Mom Doc. Or from Mom Doc. Okay. Great. Eight weeks pregnant, I suppose. Hold on. Let me see. Thank you, Tax. All right, we got some breaking news here. Oh, God damn it. Why do I do that to myself? Copy link. When you put 7M old, I read that as 7 months old. Also, there you go. Okay. Wait. Why can't... God damn it. What? My chat keeps moving. Sorry. Hold on. What the fuck? Whatever. I was trying to make you a moderator and now it won't let me. Okay, let's go and read this. Updated DVRO. Let's see. Appeal of Laura Owens versus Michael Maricini, docketed 8/2026. This order is essentially a complete rejection. Love to hear it. Of Laura's motion to augment or correct the appellate record, the court addressed each request separately. Hell yeah. The court held that the communications and supporting documents Laura wanted to add were never filed or lodged in the Superior Court, so they could not be added under California rule. They also were not omitted from the record because they were never part of it. New evidence. The court declined to consider the documents as new evidence under Code of Civil Procedure 909. It emphasized that the power is used sparingly, and even assuming that the documents helped Laura, they would not require reversal of the judgment in her favor. Correcting the minute order. The court rejected, love to hear it, court rejected Laura's request to change the minute order because of the facts she wanted added were not reflected in the reporter's transcript and did not establish that the minute order itself was inaccurate. The court refused to add Maricini's April 29th fee motion, May 7th withdrawal papers, and procedural posture correction because they were not before the Superior Court when the challenged order was entered and therefore were irrelevant to the appeal. Laura was allowed to file her July 27th reply, and the appellate court considered it. Her July 27th request for judicial notice was denied as irrelevant. The July 13th, 2026 motion to augment and correct the appellate record was denied in its entirety. Yeah, how does it feel to be rejected again, Laura? A particularly significant point is the court's statement that even if Laura proposed new materials offered her some help, they would not compel reversal and entry of judgment in her favor. That indicates the court viewed the materials as insufficient to change the outcome of the appeal, not merely procedurally defective. So, justice for Mike. Yeah. So I wonder what that means for her as far as going into like the plea deal. Because now she doesn't have this story anymore. She doesn't have boots on the ground. Hi. You know what? It's funny. I was going to message you today because I'm like, where you been, Loca? But I'm curious because now she can't fall on that. She can't fall on this anymore. She doesn't have this DVRO out there in the world, right? So we got this. Lil filed a motion to correct the record. We therefore cannot augment the record with those materials under. Okay. Celebratory song? What is it? Do you want the fart song? Is that what you want? Yeah, so I'm wondering if she's denied this, like how does that make her feel going into 8 days before too, man? Huh. Let's see. Next motion seeks under rule this in order directing the Superior Court to correct the minute order. They are not mentioned in the reporter's transcript of the hearing, regardless of what such allegations provide historical context for what occurred at the hearing. They do not show that the minute order is incorrect and therefore in need of correction. So is the appeal denied or just her augment? It's just the augment record. I don't know about the appeal. There's just and this is seeking justice for all victims of Laura Owens. So I will retweet this. And that's great. Congratulations, Mike. Mm-mm-mm. All right. 2 things. You guys want a fart night sonata? You can have that. I'll give it to you. Motion granted. Also, Boots just got here, so let's show her what she's been missing. That's what it sounded like when the judge wiped their ass with your motion to augment the record. Let's all fart in celebration for Mike. All right, let's get one more, and then I will see you guys tomorrow.
Because that's what we do.
What?
We tell Laura
Who, me?
to go to trial, Laura Owens.
Okay.
Do it, do it.
I'm gonna.
We believe you.
All right.
Tell your story. Go to trial.
Okay.
You're not a liar.
Yeah.
We believe you.
Bet.
Do it, do it.
Hey,
Laura
little me.
Owens.
Go to trial.
We believe you.
Uh-huh.
Everybody else is lying. Go to trial.
Okay.
Laura Owens, you can do it.
We believe you. All right, everyone. You guys have been great.
If you haven't liked and subscribed already, please consider doing so. We go live every day. I have some long form videos coming. I'm finishing up my script on a woman named Elizabeth Teckenbrock, and then somebody else just brought something to my attention that it's a bit of a rabbit hole, so we will go down that. And then once we finish this, the vote is that we will start Sarah Boone on live stream, and we will watch that together. Live streams are really just going to be whatever, and then I have more condensed, organized content for y'all. But with that being said, you guys have been wonderful. I will write down Nancy Brophy. We will cover Sarah Boone on live streams and go through that together. And then, as always, if anything new comes out about this, I will make sure that... Nancy Brophy. I will make sure that I cover it as well. I was thinking about, I don't know when she's going to go to trial, but depending on when my kids are in class, I was thinking I might not be able, and with the time difference, to cover it the way that I would want to cover it. I don't have childcare. I won't be able to do it. But with the Laura Owens trial, if you guys would be willing to do it, I know everybody's going to watch it like the day of and with the content creators that they love, but I might have to cover it the day after. So on day 1, I might be on day 2, just because I'll have to do it while my kids are going to school. It's just the way it is. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So we'll do that. Anyways, like, subscribe, bang your face against the keyboard. I love you guys. You guys are great. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.